Good morning. Hello, hello. What'd you get? You got a mackerel. Hi, Benighted. Hi, Nye. Hi, Melody. Hi, Waywa. Hello, good morning, everybody. How has everyone been? How's everybody's weekend been? It's Sunday morning. For me, it's a beautiful sunny day. It's kind of cool out because it's morning still, but I think it's gonna be nice. Oh, you know. Oh, you got fish crackers. You got snacks for the road. Legally distinct fish crackers. I like that it considers those junk. Like, those are not junk. Those are a precious commodity. Hello! But how have you guys been? How's everybody's weekend been? How was your week since I last saw some of you on Wednesday? You've been busy 24/7. No! But it's only for a brief period of time. We said it last night when we were talking, but how like I graduated college in 2016 and it has almost been 10 years. And it feels like yesterday, but you know what? It was also such a tiny blip in the grand scheme, which is kind of jarring, but also like kind of nice to think about, you know? Literally, like it feels so strange. Chill and play Minecraft. Ooh, nice. Minecraft is a good Sunday game. Very chill, very comfortable. Good morning, Levy. Welcome on in. Ooh, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and scones. Levy brought snacks. Oh my god, Eucrypha, you're on a plane? Hello, good morning. I hope you have a safe trip, Eucrypha. Planes are a lot of fun. I know that they can be scary to some, but I think that they're very novel and neat. You just kind of get cozy, you put your headphones in, listen to some jams or like a book or something, and then you'll be there before you know it. I know, the passage of time is an ominous sentiment. But sometimes also kind of cool. I don't know. Hello, good morning. I like that. I like planes too, actually. I really do like flying. Because I like traveling and I like liminal spaces. Like I like transitory places. So I actually genuinely really like airports. Yeah, you're like, yeah, good book and just chill. Exactly. Thank you for the hat, Melody. Yeah, flying is fun. I hope wherever you were going, Eucrypha, I hope you have a lovely, safe trip. And you have a nice time. But you're of course beyond more than welcome to hang out with us until you take off. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You gonna include a video? I'm like, of course, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, any medium, yeah. On next Wednesday, we're gonna have instead of our co-working Wednesday stream, we're gonna try to have like a community, like show and tell sharing day. So if you are in the Discord, and you have access to the community channels, you are more than welcome to post up to 3 of like your favorite things that you have ever created of any medium. If you cook something, you can like share a picture or a recipe, a piece of writing, a video, animation, music, an illustration, just anything you would like. Just, you know, there are a few guidelines, like adhere to Twitch terms of service, things like that, because I would like to show stuff on the stream if I can. Things like that. I'm just gonna post a Word doc that says some things aren't spontaneous. I mean, you could. If you would like to, even if it's just something that like you wrote and you're like, I really like that I wrote this thing because it was very poignant to the story and like the context of it. Like, you don't have to like share the whole thing if you don't want. Anything that you guys are comfortable sharing that you are proud of, I would love to see and hear about. And yeah. There's more than just me. I love airports and travel. Yes, no, Levy, I'm the same way. I love traveling. It can be very stressful, right? Like I have anxiety, so like I have like really bad like anticipatory anxiety, and not in a like I get a little nervous because I'm doing a big thing. Like I actually get like like shakes and like hyperventilating and stuff like that. Like I get like like a legit anxiety attacks, but once I'm going, I love traveling. Um it's just fun. It's just fun to see new places. It's fun to just get into like the zen mode of like driving on a highway or getting in an airport. And I like, oh my god, you got a muscle. And I like this speaks to a broader issue within me, but I do really like, you know, hotels, airports, train stations, things like that, because to me, oh my god, you got so many muscles. Because when, like, nobody truly belongs in those places, right? Like, people, like, maybe the people that work there consistently, but the people visiting, like, you are inherently not meant to stay at a hotel for long. You're not meant to stay at an airport for long, at a bus station. You're just supposed to get on and go about your way. And it's trash! It's trash! There it is! It's junk! But like, because you're all supposed to be coming into this place and then leaving, in the way that you do not belong there, everybody belongs there. Oh my god! You got a treasure chest. That, I would say that is objectively not junk. Look at that! Melody, you did it! You literally struck gold. Congratulations. First the whale, and now this? We had to fish out all the junk to get to the good stuff. Yeah. It's good. Not to say that traveling can't be a nightmare, because I have had nightmare travels, but you know what? Overall, it's fun. It's good. Ponytail chub with a skeleton. Big fan. Big fan. What are some of your guys' favorite trips that you have gone on? Even if it's like local, like maybe you just drove the next town over. I feel like that still counts as traveling. A smackerel. Overall, the journey adds to the story after the trip. Yes! Exactly. Exactly, I agree. I wish I could travel through train. Oh my gosh, yes, I miss traveling on trains. I hate that it's not a more prevalent and efficient thing in the US. Because I love being on a train. That's going to, yeah, that's right. Oh, thank you for the hability. I love that. That's right. You went to go see MCR. Longest I've traveled. I saw so many new places. Yes. I feel like that was a good trip, and especially because the destination was so cool and special. You know, like it just further adds to it. We never traveled on a train. I feel like I'm missing out. It's fun. I like it. I've been on like with like local kind of ratty subways. I've been on like above ground trains, and I've been very fortunate enough to travel on a European train, which was extremely efficient and very comfortable and very cool. It spoiled me instantly because it was so fun. But it sucks because in the US, like, I would love to travel like across region, like via train, but it's so expensive. Like, it's just as expensive, if not more expensive, as a plane ticket, and it takes like 4 times as long. So it's like, I want to do this, but it's frankly just not worth it even as an experience, which sucks, but oh well. Yeah, we went to the bone. That's right, yeah, you went to the Bone Museum. Yeah. Yes. So cool. That was probably one of like my top 10 like favorite trips. Was we went to many years ago when I was a kid. Oh, bork, 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 bork. We went to Las Vegas. My mom had like she went there for like a conference. And so she brought all of the, oh my god, we're up to 50. I'll have to find a local shelter and donate to it. Donate $50. That's good actually for the spring, because I feel like they'll probably be super busy as the weather's changing. Yippee! But we went to Las Vegas, which in and of itself did not really appeal to me because it's like a busy city. So like when you're like a little kid, it's kind of like I inherently do not belong here. There's nothing really for me to do. But we went to a lot of like national parks around it, which was super like just beautiful. We went to like the Grand Canyon. We went to all different kinds of places. But one thing that we did go see while we were there was the what it's called, like the body exhibit or something, where it's just like this whole big like museum exhibit show that they set up that you can walk through that just goes over all the parts of the body and like some medical history and like with like some actual like pieces that have been like donated from people who passed away, and like it was just so cool, like so interesting. Everything was set up very like respectfully and it was so informational. Like it was very cool. I would love to go see it again someday if it is still a thing that is going on, because this, I mean, at this point this was over 10 years ago. It was very cool though. We need to go, I need to visit you guys again, Layla, and we need to go back to New Orleans and go see that that one little museum. It was, because it was also kind of similar to like the bone, like a body exhibit thing, right? If I remember. I don't remember specifically what it was, but it was really cool. We should go see it. National parks are incredible. I love them. And it just, Mount Rainier this summer. Oh my god, Levy! I have always wanted to go there. It just looks so beautiful. Like every picture, I want to go see it for myself one day. I've also never been to the Pacific Northwest. I've never been to like the Midwest and the Pacific Northwest areas. Body exhibit's still going on. I have to go see it again one day. Sometimes I forget that now I'm a proper adult and I can just like look things up and go to things. I should look it up and see if they're gonna be like in the area anytime soon. Yeah, we go to the aquarium and we can go to the Red Bluffs. I don't know what Red Bluffs is, but I would love to go with you. Yes, we need to go to the aquarium too. We should get Scarlett to come back. I want to visit with everybody, and now I'm like so filled with like emotion after last night that I'm like, I really want to just go see everybody again. But I know it's such a big trip and stuff, and it's, you know, if we go somewhere and we like go to events or restaurants or we stay over somewhere, like it's just so much expense. But I'm like, I want to go see everybody again. Oh. Red Bluff, also known as Mississippi's Little Grand Canyon, is a natural geological feature near Foxworth, Mississippi, formed by the erosion of the Pearl River, and is characterized by its vivid red and orange hues. That sounds, sorry, I had to herb. That sounds beautiful. Yes. I would love to go see that. I would love to go see that. That sounds lovely. I just love looking at rocks. Like, ugh. Ah. And when I come down here, you're always welcome. I know. I want to see everybody know. It's just nice being like in the same room as everybody. But I know that as adults, it's not easy to coordinate. Sometimes I really hate living so far away from you guys. Because it's nice to just do like the mundane and like get lunch and stuff. But it's nice to also like be together. I don't know. Words. If you're going to Midwest, head to Minnesota for Voyagers National Park and head to the BWCA, Boundary Waters Canoe Area. It's incredible in its peace and beauty. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, that sounds lovely. Voyagers National Park in Minnesota. That would be nice. That's a double twofer because I've never been to that region, and I've of course absolutely never been to that specific place. I get to go to a whole new place in the entire United States, and a lovely national park to boot. I wish you could just come down for a Kermie gathering, which I know. I need to just like one of the times that if you guys meet up like right after Christmas or something, I need to just do it. because it's so hard traveling like right before, like the weekend before Christmas, right? Because it's so crazy. It's obviously like very expensive, but I mean, whatever. That's why I work. You know, what's the point of having money in savings if every now and then you don't get to enjoy it? But it's just like, it's just the how busy it is. Usually get it planned in October, November, so you'll have time. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to. Oh my god, that I could bring you guys a Christmas present. Grab them up. Wisco, it's mom. Oh my god. I can meet families. That's true. Yeah, because if she's visiting, maybe her and Brandon will like literally be in the area too. Privileged to have family out in the Pacific Northwest. It's incredible. Definitely make a trip out there to just soak in the mountains, the trees, and ocean. Yes, I've heard it's just such a genuinely beautiful area. I think it sucks that the US is frustrating, we'll see, politically, because it's really just such a beautiful country. Like, we are almost very lucky in a way that we are such a big country that we span almost an entire continent. Not all, obviously, but like a good 80%. And we have so many different like regions and climates and just natural beauty that we can just drive to, and we don't have to worry about like, oh well, we have to cross over into another country to go see this, and like, you know, like, it was very wonderful being in Europe for a lot of reasons, but it definitely was like, you know, even like when I was in like Russia, like going between major cities, you have to have a уведомление, which is basically like an intra-national passport. So like when you go to different cities, like you have to get checked in, you have to have basically like a sponsor, whether it's even if it's just like a hotel or something, and they have to turn it in and it has to get approved, and it like tracks like where you're going. So even just going to a different city within the same country is like a paperwork process. Not too painful, but it's still a thing you have to do. And then that's just within that country. Like, if you go obviously across borders, you have to like adhere to international laws and stuff like that. Oh my god, Scarlet. Okay, yeah, go have fun. Enjoy your lunch. Say hi to Scarlet and Brandon for me. And Wyatt too if he shows up. I know maybe he was gonna visit too. Have fun, you guys. Goodbye. But yeah. So we thankfully don't have to worry about that currently. Just traveling between state lines. And honestly, even like a lot of our states are so big that like you travel like 3-4 hours within your own state and you could be in a national park. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's kind of the hard part about like moving for me in my current situation, because I can't really afford to like live independently in my current state. It's very, very expensive, and just high property taxes and just your general cost of living. So it's like, yeah, I could like, after saving for so many years, I could afford to get a place out the gate, but I wouldn't necessarily be able to afford the upkeep over time, you know? Which sucks, because then I'm very limited as to where I can go to in my region, or I have to leave my entire region. End of story. And that kind of sucks, because like the US is a very beautiful place, but it's like, I like where I grew up. I love my state. I love my trees, and I love my forests and rivers and roads and curves, and you know, it's familiar. It's home. Hi Merlinity! Welcome in. Good morning. We're talking about how beautiful the United States is in a natural environment. Yeah. It's so hard, because it's like, could I adapt to a new region? Of course. I have been to many places, and I'm very fortunate in how much I have traveled, and been exposed to many things. But then in a way, it is also hard, because I'm like, I know the difference, and I know what it feels like to drive around a place and being like, yes, these are, I'm not knowledgeable enough to be like, this is this kind of tree, and this kind of tree, this kind of tree, but like, you know the vibes of where you live and where you grew up, and then a place that is not that. And it's I don't know. It's complicated. Yeah, yeah. C'est la vie. But I guess maybe that's also just a part of life, is just figuring that out, you know? And I do miss, you know, I never really got to make North Carolina, like, my home when I moved there. For more reasons than one. But, like, we lived near, like, a nice little, like, a small lake. And just walking up and down that and seeing, like, the turtles and, like, the ducks and stuff like that on the pond was just very nice. It was its own kind of beautiful. I remember on the weekends I would go get breakfast. I'd go to Starbucks and get some coffee, and I would just go to, like, the park that was in our area and just sit. I sit in, like, because my car is, like, a hatchback, so I would just kind of sit in, like, the open trunk and just enjoy. And it was just nice. So, you know, there's ups, there's goods and there's bads. I want to stay and live here because I grew up and I like it, and I want to travel. Yes, exactly, exactly. In a way, it's nice that, like, my friends live so far away, because then when I try, now I've been able to go and travel to hang out with them, and visit them, so I get to go see where they live, and obviously see them. But then also it sucks because they live so far away, and I can't just visit them casually. It has to be like a whole trip that I plan. You know, that kind of sucks in its own. Like, it's nice that, like, when I'm there, you know, we'll just run errands, and we'll get boba, and we'll get lunch, and we'll just hang out, and that's such a wonderful, beautiful experience. But also, I have to fly to get to them. Yeah, I know my son wants to be the Pacific Northwest all the time. Yeah. And it's nice to have that connection to truly, like, love where you grew up. It's nice. It's nice. Like, even last night, also I feel like, I know we're just, like, talking, but I have many D&D feels, so I'm like, before I get in those, I just want to chat with you guys. I will draw today, I promise. But even, like, last night, there was, like, it got, like, really, really dark all of a sudden, and it got super, super windy, and the wind was, like, coming from the north, which normally here, the wind comes from the west, for, like, where I live specifically. And so, like, it coming from the north and very strongly was, like, very concerning. And it was fine, nothing happened, it was just very concerning. And in a way, it's kind of, like, it's nice that it's, like, I know this region so well that I know that. That I know that, like, the wind is very slightly different, and why that's weird, and why that might be concerning. You know, like, it's just nice to have that familiarity. Errands are underrated. It's a fun thing to do with friends. It's so true. Like, it's because it's such a small gesture of just being together. It's so mundane. Find beauty in the mundane, I guess, is my point. I know, it is, I feel like it is a big generational clash. Like, I know for, like, my parents, they're very, like, ambitious people, and they have different values of what is, like, success and desirability, and that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm definitely in the camp of, like, I don't need a big house or a fancy car or, you know, a six-figure salary. Although it would be nice, because then I could afford a basic cost of living nowadays. But I just want to be near my friends and go get coffee and drive to the pharmacy and bring flowers and bananas to my parents on the weekends and go for walks in the morning, you know? It's nice. I like doing stuff like that. And also, I know flowers and bananas seems like a weird combination. I like to bring my mom flowers because she really likes flowers. And my parents both eat a lot of bananas, so I buy them bananas regularly. Just like the two staples when I go to the grocery store. Because I eat them with, like, breakfast and stuff. Live life, joy is found in the small things. Being you is all that is needed for being successful. Exactly. Inner peace is underrated, I feel like. It is a wonderful thing. And speaking of, we played D&D last night, which is part of why I'm in such a good mood. We finished our 4-year-long campaign. Last night was our final session. We have been playing since, what did we deduce? Like 2020, 2021? Yes, it was so fun. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. It was wonderful. We in our final was like a big boss fight against our Warlock Finley's patron, who had like abducted him. And it was so good. It was it was so fun. I'm gonna be working on a little D&D picture today. It's just gonna be a silly little doodle. I just want to draw like a little spring picture. Even though the campaign is over now, I'm so in love. And I'm so happy, my heart is so full. And we were talking about it last night, that like, I literally didn't know my friends, like 10 years ago. Like, cause I met them through Layla, Wretched Thing, who I have known since like middle school. But obviously because we live in different areas, we met online on Neopets. And I only met them, like the rest of my group of friends, via D&D after I graduated college. She invited me to like join games and stuff, and then I kind of just kept getting invited back, and so I have played now in a couple big games with them. But this is like one of the like longest ones. This is probably the 4th one. We did 2 Girl Squad in which we played like through the Baldur's Gate area that our friend Phil ran those games, and then this is our second, my second big one with Fellhound, who sometimes shows up in chat, that they have run as the main DM. And I'm just, I love my online friends. What's that? Oh, Layla loved her. She loves the meme of like, I love my pewter, all my friends are in there. Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. And it was so fun, and I am so glad. I'm gonna miss the campaign, right? Obviously, because it was so fun. And I love everyone's characters. But it was amazing. Okay, like... May I gush, and then once I have finished gushing, may I beseech you guys for your own tabletop stories, because I do always want to hear your stories, but I really want to highlight something that our wizard did, because it was amazing. Okay, so we were fighting the big bad. Amazing teamwork. Our paladin Ishtar, who's here hanging out, she gave the boss vulnerability to radiant damage, so me and her, like the clerics and the paladins, went to town on this dude. It was amazing. People say fighters are a boring class to play in 5e. Wrong. Triple attack. With just a dip into paladin to get the radiant damage. And I was dishing out 80 to 100 damage per turn. It was chefkiss. Chefkiss. Which, even if I didn't have the paladin, I loved playing Lucy as a battle master fighter. So many amazing moments that I would not have been able to do if I hadn't played her specific class. Very fun. So good. So good. One of the things I love with Finnish campaigns, when you start the next one, you could do callbacks like your old characters are now benighted. We did that in this game. One of our fighter sorcerer from our last big game showed up in this one because our little wizard here, Edgar, got in trouble with the law, and he was there like guarding the ambassador of like the embassy that this guy got in trouble with. And so this is the same player. So his own character arrested his current character. Very funny. Very top tier. Our paladin, she works for, again, his, like, the same player. He played a bard noble in our last game, and he ended up working up the ranks to become the emperor of, like, his area. And she is a paladin. that would like work for him that then came to this region. So good. Ah, I love it. It's so good. All right, Orc Fighter's a demigod in our campaigns. Yes. I need to hear how that happened. How did they ascend to demigodhood? That's amazing. I just think D&D's a good game, you guys. Maybe this is a controversial opinion. I think D&D's good, actually. Oh my goodness. We were fighting the big bad, and we were doing lots of damage, and we were kind of figuring out his mechanics and stuff like that, on how to save old Finby, who is the warlock that we had to save. And then our wizard Edgar, we were level 18. He used time stop, and he got 3 turns of time stop. He rolled a 3. So he used time stop, he cast fly on himself to get up to the boss, cast plane shift to transport them both to Avernus into hell, and then use his 3rd turn. He had a really powerful scroll that instead of reading it and like using the spell on it, he ripped it and destroyed it, which caused it to just explode into this just massive arcane blast that just eradicated both of them. And it was so good. So good. Such a clutch move to do. Our DM was literally like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, you did it. You won the fight, because there's nothing that the keeper can do. And it was so good. You gotta go have a good rest of your... Thank you, Merlidity. Thank you for stopping by. It's always lovely to see you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have some with that, Dio. It was so... Levy, it was so good. Oh, it was amazing. It was also good because we've been joking the entire campaign that our little wizard Edgar is always like a half step away from just being a legit villain. His whole arc was being very like, Violet, thank you for the follow, welcome on in. He was always very like right on the cusp of being evil. He was your typical like self-serving wizard. He wanted to like go back through time and stuff like that, and just like make his own empire. And his whole arc was just like learning to be a new person and to start a new chapter in his life. And he ended up starting like his own little wizard school, and he saved everybody, and it was just like so good. You lose a character, but damn, Avani, welcome on in. Oh, you lose a character, but damn, it was so good, Levy. Oh my gosh, it was so good. We did, because we had Torsten is our cleric. So we were so like distraught over it. But our cleric has true resurrection, which you do not need a body to resurrect somebody if you know them. But our... Hi, Conqueror! Yeah, woo! But our ranger, druid, Tyken, had the spell reincarnate, which means that you revive a character, even if their body's been destroyed, but they have to roll to see if they reincarnate as a different, like, species. So, Tyken and Edgar have always had, like, a very playful rivalry, and so the Torsten, our cleric, and Tyken, our ranger druid, literally had a best 2 out of 3 roll off, just flat d20s, to see who could, because both spells take an hour casting time, to see which of them could get the spell off first to bring Edgar back. And Tyken won! And so he had to roll, and Edgar got brought back as I think a mountain dwarf. So we got him back, but he changed species from a human into a mountain dwarf. And we were joking that when he came back, he had to look up at all of us except for our little halfling Doki. And it was just so good, so beautiful. So beautiful that he made this huge, like, sacrifice for all of us and for Finley, but also so beautiful that like he trusted us as his team to be like, if this doesn't work and if I die in some way, my friends and my team will be there to help me or bring me back. And we did. And I have so many emotions. So much good RP. It was so beautiful. He gamed the karmic system because he kept making really shitty evil deals with people and with NPCs and with like devils and stuff, but then he would do something that was a legitimate selfless sacrifice and it would like reset his like alignment back to good. So he kept doing bad things, but then genuinely being like, oh shit, I fucked up, and he would fix it, and so it would reset it. And it's so funny. It's so good. I love Edgar. Perfect character, no notes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Grotnob was an orc that loves fighting and drinking. He's a character I made to die, and he seemed to refuse to over 2 whole campaigns. At one point, he threw a goddess out a window. I played it as the first thing that popped in my head is what Grotnob did. That's wonderful. Characters like that are so fun. Like, I loved playing Lucy because she was a very sweet little goody two-shoes. She was very classic, like, folk hero archetype. But sometimes it was hard because she is very, very sweet and very patient, and I'm not. I'm very sassy, I'm very sarcastic. And over time, like, she kind of loosened up and was able to do that a few times. But for the most part, I had to, like, restrain myself. Like, I was like, I miss playing characters like Kara and Val and all my other characters where I can just say the first thing that comes out of my head. Because it's fun. Like, it's just fun to just chill. And make the little quips and do the crazy impulsive things. So good. Grotnob sounds wonderful, and I love him. And I think he deserves to ascend to demigodhood. It sounds like he earned it by being a good, sweet boy. Ugh, so good. D&D is a good game. I think D&D is a good game. I need to stop gushing and I need to draw. Oh my god, okay, also, we talked after because everybody was like, okay, what is everybody's little epilogue? And Tegan and Lucy have been, like, best friends throughout the whole game. With Tegan, Lucy, and Torsten, because we were the original party. Because we started as just a party of 4 at first, and our paladin's character played a rogue, and then, like, halfway through he changed to her, to Ishtar. But, like, so we were, like, the original 3 that played, and then later, like, these 3 came in, our warlock, our sorceress, and then our wizard. So we were the original 3, and, like, immediately got along great, and have always had each other's backs. Like, if one of us went down in a fight, the other would, like, rush to each other's side. It was so sweet, and, like, just very organic friendship. Like, we didn't plan any of our characters together. So, like, they just developed naturally, and such good friends. Genuinely love their platonic bond over anything else. We did talk about in our epilogues, Lucy and Tegan down the line. We ship it. We ship it. It's very cute, and I just love strangers to best friends to lovers. It's so sweet. Ugh, they're so cute. I love them so much. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Finley and Opal, who is like an NPC, and then when our warlock got like kidnapped, Finley is Layla's character. She played as Opal, who is his girlfriend. And they got married in their epilogue. I love it. This game had everything, guys. It's so good. Feels like a little bit of yourself in every character you play. Yeah! D&D is a good game. I think D&D is maybe a good actual perfect game. I love it. Me. Torsten propositioned his little like NPC friend because they were both like crafters. Like Torsten was like our like blacksmith. He actually like made like Lucy's armor and like upgraded her sword and stuff. Because he was a forge cleric, and his little NPC friend was like an artificer, like inventor. And they were like really good friends for years. Even like before the campaign they were friends. And then obviously throughout, and then afterwards they were friends. And then he kind of like propositioned her because he had a crush on her. And they got together and it's so cute. We love ships where the characters are equals and have shared interests and are so sweet. We stand. I'm filled with so many emotions and they're all good. They're all good emotions. My heart is so full, you guys. Like, I'm gonna miss the game, obviously, because I love it so much. But it ended so well. Ended so well. That's why MMOs have the best marriage rates for dating. That's true, because, like, you meet doing something that you both choose to do as a hobby. Like, and also, I think it helps because, like, I abide by, like, the very crass phrase, don't shit where you eat. But, like, so, like, don't, like, date in the workplace and stuff. Like, especially if you, like, work together. Because, yes, you're in each other's orbit, but if something goes wrong, you work with this person. And that can be bad and very awkward. But if you meet through a hobby, it's like you can still indulge in and engage with your hobby afterwards. But it is also something that you were choosing to do. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm at this job because I have to pay my bills. But with your hobby, it's like you're choosing to be at your hobby. You are starting your friendship by doing something that you both just love. And that's so lovely. That's so lovely. So next campaign, we'll have a side quest, but stopping Wedding Crashers! Well, actually, we're Wedding Crashers, because that was one of my favorite memories of Lucy and Tyken, is we passed by a little wedding party while we were just walking through the city, and we were just kind of, like, watching, like, oh, like, that's nice, like, they're, like, listening to music and having food and stuff, and Tyken just joined, because that's just who Tyken is he just crashed their little wedding party and joined in. And they were super nice. The little NPCs were really nice. And Tyken came back and grabbed Torsten and Lucy and was like, come party with us and have fun. And it was so nice. It was so nice. Now you have callbacks and when those characters pop up in other campaigns. Yes! Oh my gosh. Everyone's little epilogues were so good. So fitting for the characters and just so good in general. So productive. Such a socially conscious group we were, which is very funny, but, like, it's true. So good. Torsten, like, joined, like, the city council to start, like, to help with trade and crafters and things like that. Edgar started a little wizard school. Toki went and traveled the world because she's secretly a dragon, so she got to go and live her life. Excuse me, Tyken and Finley started like a new druid grove where like more monstrous animals could have like a little sanctuary. Stuff like owlbears and griffins and things like that that are like nice, but you know, most people are kind of like, meh, it's still a monstrosity. He's like, no, these are animals too. It was just me. Lucy started an adventurers guild. We're at a convention right now. I want to say hi, Carrie. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having fun at the convention. That sounds very fun. I hope you have a lovely time. You see lots of very cool panels and you get some goodies from maybe the artist alley and stuff. I'm looking down. I wanted to move my mic a little bit. I actually have a character I made that I never played, but I know for a D&D character to tell a story about a buzz piece you painted. Olivia, I would love to hear about this character, please. Please and thank you. Also, I think this composition is okay. It doesn't have to be fancy. I think it's okay. I drew this before we shipped Lucy and Tyken, to be honest. I just like them hanging out. They're just besties. Besties. But now I can just enjoy it as a little ship piece. Oh, I guess here's the thing. Do I want this to be... Do I want it to be with this brush or with like a smooth inking brush is the question. Let me look at my other little seasonal pictures real quick. I think I've done, because I always have this debate every time I draw a new seasonal picture. It's like, what brush do I want to use? Because they're both good. Like, I like a smooth inking brush because I like working on line art, and smooth line art makes my brain feel good. But also a little bit of texture is fun too, you know? You're broke now, but having fun! Getting a signature from Anaris Quinones, English voice actor for Mirko and MH. Oh, I think also, didn't they also do a voice in the I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl by Kiana? I feel like that name sounds very familiar. That's very cool though! I hope you guys get to like take a little picture and stuff too. It's a rather long story, but I could send it. Yeah, I would love to hear it. If you put it either in a DM, I would love to hear it. Or if you put it in the Discord. I know other people would like to hear it. Whichever's more comfortable. Okay, that one actually used my old, my very first seasonal picture, I used this, which is an old favorite brush of mine. That's usually like a sketching brush that I use, though. Oh, I know Halloween used the Scrungle. Because it was a very cute little, like, storybook vibe. New Year's, I think, used inking. Yeah, New Year's was smooth inking. What was the old spring one? Did they? I think so. Because that name does sound familiar. Yeah. Yeah, go have fun. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the convention. Okay, last spring looks like it used an inking brush. It's such a shame about the last spring picture because I really, really like the characters in it, but I just hate the background. I'm not good at backgrounds. Shadow Residium, feel free to share the pick and start. Ooh, let's see. Oh my god. This little sculpture's so cool. Did you make this? This is so cool. The painting on it is lovely too. The last party member. Oh my gosh. Feel free to share the pic and or the story. You printed it and painted it. It's very, very cool. I love this. Okay, yes, if I can share it. Let me open. To put it in Firefox. Let's see, I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to uncrop it. He's very narrow. He's not actually. It's just from the last time I cropped it. I wish I could crop things without showing on stream. Oh, you know what? I probably could. Oh well. I just realized I remember how to do it. Let me get this like the base too. This is so cool. I'll put it over here so it actually shows up properly. Look at how cool that is! I love it. Let's see. He's an old fighter who was stoking a fire outside of a distant town just after twilight. He's retired and gruff, giving up the adventuring life with riches and trappings that come with it. He had spent and used it throughout the years, opting for the quiet life of travel, never staying in one place too long, always alone. Not being with other companions since his party had disbanded. A flash of light catches his eye as he looks up towards the heavens. Horror overcomes his features as there, in a familiar constellation, a new star is there, shining brightly. Silent tears stream down his face, hot against the cool night breeze, the fire crackling nearby. For as a gift from the gods long ago, their mortal forms would pass away. They were promised to be enshrined in the heavens, a constellation set like jewels in a crown, to remind the world what wonders they had done, and how some brave adventuring party had saved the world. What was once a point of pride slowly became a horrible monument to this aged fighter. For every new star was a friend and comrade he'd never see again. So when that new star was born, he became the last one alive, the last party member. Oh my god! I love that as like a lore thing, and also your writing is beautiful. That's such a cool idea though. Like it's so bittersweet, but I love that also. Yes, exactly. Yeah, crying tears with the heart is lovely. That's very, very cool. That is a very cool little, like, world-building sentiment. I love that. And I love the implications of, like, oh, it's this wonderful thing, but it does also mean that these people have passed away. Very cool. I mean, not cool for them, but, you know. Cool as an idea. Okay, summer used inking. Oh, Valentine's did use, because it was very cartoony and silly. Winter 1 used ink. Winter 3 used inking. That's still my background, my desktop background. Winter 2 used Scrungle. Hi Eli! You're mounting a TV to the wall. Godspeed. I'm saluting you. You've got this. Take your time. Be strong. You've got this. I need something to direct the art. Yeah, it was wonderful, Levy. Thank you so much for sharing with us. This was lovely. Part of me kind of wants to Scrungle pen this. Shout out to Reb. Actually, you know what? I will do a shout out to Reb, now that I think about it. Because Reb is who made the Scrungle pen. You can find it on her Ko-fi. It is a lovely... There is Reb and Melvin Silly brushes. These are all extremely good brushes, and you should go buy them and tip Reb and go check out her art, because she's very cool. And her artwork is lovely. I love the Scrungle pen so much. I use it so often. It's such a good little, like, sketching one, but I also really like it even just for line art. It's just so comfortable. It has just enough texture on it, but it's not, like, super crazy. How do they both look? Okay, I mean, they both look fine flipped, actually. Like... Well, let me maybe... let me... Turn him just a little bit. There we go. He's like resting on his legs. Yeah, it's very cool. I like it. It's such a good, look like that. It's just enough, but then zoomed out, it like, so good. Crunchitize me. Scrungle pen. Lucy. Lucy. The last time I'll ever draw Lucy. Now that the game's over, I can never draw her again. It's a shame, but it's true. Is that a good width? I want to maybe go one up. I think I'll go one up just because they're like in the forefront. And then the ones in the back, I'll do this. This has a, well... No, maybe I'll do this one. Yeah, I'll do that one. It's very scroll. This is such a weird trouble. I know I will still draw her for a while. I was just being silly. There will come a day in which I don't draw Lucy anymore, but I don't know, I still even draw Kara every now and then. Who's my last character? Oh my god, I love Kara so much. She was my Tempest cleric. She was just a cool customer. She had mild anxiety. she had like cleric anxiety, where her friends kept dying and it was like literally her job to revive them or keep them alive. She was also a big sister of like 5 other siblings, so she had very big like mom energy. So she was kind of like gruff and sarcastic, but she had a good heart. Lucy was fun because she's just a guy. So I don't think I like her bangs. I think I just drew these and I don't really like them actually. Exactly, just minorly stressful. Yeah. Lucy did stress a little bit, but yeah, I do like that a little smaller. Hi, Bunnabelle. I know it doesn't seem like a big difference, but to me it is.
Thank you!
Oh my god!
Cleric_blue just resubscribed for 8 months. Good morning, I woke up like 10 minutes ago.
Good morning, Blue. Welcome on in. I hope you had a lovely rest. Thank you for the restub. 8 months. Wow. That's so many months. I would argue that's too many months. What are you doing? Welcome on in. What are we working on? I'm working on a little spring piece for my D&D character, my characters, not my characters, but my little campaign. We finished last night. 4 years. Having a good time, thank you very much. I just love them. I'm just filled with joy and love in my heart. And you know what? Lucy only permanently died, I think, once. She went down a lot. Because we have the rule that, like, if you go down in combat, you go to, like, 0 HP. Even if you don't die, you're unconscious or whatever. Then when you get back up, you have a point of exhaustion. So I think that there was twice when she got to, like, 4 points of exhaustion. Actually, I think she died, and then we got into a dangerous confrontation, like the same, like, in-game day, and she went down again, so she already had, like, 4 points of exhaustion. I think she got to 5 at that point. So she almost double died. But I don't think she did. But that's a feat. Usually my characters die like 3 times per game. I'm not strategic. So my characters are usually not very long-lived. But surprisingly, Lucy did really well because she had really high AC. Actually, that is the real reason why she lived for as long as she did. She had like 21, 22 AC for a good majority of the game. Because she had good armor. Her papa gave her a ring of protection. And then, she was like a sword and shield fighter, so she usually had her shield out for another 2 AC. And guys, I did it! I held on to a potion of Hill Giant Strength for probably 2-3 years IRL. And I used it in the last fight. I used it to get that 1 extra point of damage and attack. Because my strength was already, like, I think a 16, 17. And so it put my strength up to 19, which was just like a +1 to what I had. But you know what? I used it. I didn't hoard my resources. I actually used my resources. I used almost all of my spell slots. It was also kind of shocking, TBH. So I want Lucy to have her hair up. I used a potion stored in a bag. I know. How could I? I figured, I was like, you know what? This is the last fight of the last session of our game. Fucking, I actually almost didn't use it. I forgot I had it, and I was gonna hold on to it even still, but then our paladin was like, I'm gonna use this potion I have. And I was like, oh shit, you know what? You're right. I should just use this. You're so right, bestie. I want to work on D&D R2 now, but we haven't played in so long. That's the perfect time to... Hi, Yvonne! Yes, girl, that's the perfect time to work on D&D art, is to satisfy the cravings. Hi, Rampant Bacon! Thank you for the hat, Rampant Bacon. My bunny. Tips, Fedora. Tips, my cowboy hat. Exactly, just like that. How are you guys doing? We are chit-chatting. I'm gushing about D&D. Oh my god, thank you for the Duke Conquer. My heart is so full. I also made a really bad animatic for the campaign. And I shared it with my friends last night. So the past few weeks when I had, when I was streaming and I was like, I need to work on a secret project that I can't show on stream, I was working on that. So I couldn't show it on stream because Layla's my mod and she is usually here and I didn't want to spoil it for her. Or potentially any of my other party members or DM that might lurk every now and then. And I showed it to them last night and it was very scary, but I think they liked it. So that was very nice. We have a campaign we haven't touched in years, but my group will slip back into those characters, like putting on. Yes! That was what I think was so good about this campaign too, is then like, if we ever needed to take breaks, just because of like life things for like a couple months or scheduling and stuff, like when we got back into it, like we would be maybe a little silly, but like picking up our characters was just so easy. Sometimes it just clicks like that. A bit tired. Oh no, you're a bit tired. It's up till 3 or 4 in the morning, but Elden Ring. Rampant Bacon. Why were you up so late? You've been playing it a couple times this week. I mean, I guess if you're having fun, that's good. But that's so late. You gotta make sure you have your gamer recharge so that you can properly Elden Ring, you know? Like you gotta rest and be strong. I know you were having fun. Got stuck with a double boss fight. Oh my god, did you get it? Or did you need to finally take a break? Get your rest? Wait, I sure hope this isn't on the same layer. Okay, good. Like, I for sure did not check properly. Oopsies, but it's fine. I think I actually want to bring this in a little bit. It's kind of... Oops. Just kind of casually hide it under her hair. See, I'm doing this with the scrungle, and I do like the scrungle. But I keep looking at, like, the background, and I kind of like how smooth it is. Maybe I will do this with inking. Changes my mind. Sometimes it'd be like that, you know? What size do I want to use? I think that's good. Okay. I think that's a good size. Oh, let me close it. Guys, we love our guys so much, we just struggle so. Oh my god, yeah, it's hard. Scheduling is hard. You didn't get it? Oh no! Decided to go pummel in early game bosses. Hell yeah, you know what? That's good too. Gotta get the energy out. It was a community sharing day. So, next week, Tuesday is my 1-year affiliate anniversary for Twitch. But I don't stream on Tuesdays. So on Wednesday instead, when we would normally have our little co-working Wednesday, and we do art and stuff, on Wednesday, if you are in the Discord, oh my god, just like Yvonne has Discord access, welcome on in. I will write you down. I'll write down your name, and I will give you access, probably after stream, because I don't think any of my mods are present. Discord redeem. Oh, let me refund your points though, because I can do that now. And reward requests. Reject. There you go. Yeah, thank you for the redeem. Make sure you read the rules and just say hi in the Discord. It doesn't have to be, we have like a little template that you can fill out, but you can literally just be like, hi, this is me, and I like eggs. I don't know. And that's fine. Which I'm thinking about maybe removing some checks. But it is much to consider that I just don't have time to consider right now because if you have access to the community channels and the Discord, you can share something that you have made that you are proud of. Whether it is like something that you cooked. Oh, thank you for the hat. Something that you cooked, something that you drew, something that you painted, crafted, writing, music, anything. Whether you made it this week, last month, or like a couple years ago and you just still really like it and you're really proud of it. Anything that you are proud of that you have made that you want to share and show off. We're going to take a look on next Wednesday and we're going to go through and just kind of ooh and ah and adore and support each other because I don't know, I just want to. I just I just like seeing the stuff that you guys have made. And you know, maybe like you posted something on like Twitter or Tumblr and it didn't really get like the attention that you wanted, but you're still really proud of it, share it here in the Discord. We love to see it. That is what the Discord is for. It really is for you guys to show off. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through it, and if there's not like a lot of entries, or if people are feeling shy and they don't really feel comfortable sharing, that's fine too. Then we'll just we'll just hang out and draw. Maybe we'll do little like sketch redeems or something on stream. Just things like that, you know? We'll figure it out. I just want to hang out and see what you guys made of. Yeah. Yeah. Any old thing. You're welcome to share and we will adore. Did I write a little story inspired by Oh my god, the music box song is so good. What I want to submit is first pick, much to consider. I have so many models I can always share for content. So, listen, you guys are all welcome to share up to 3 things. We'll go through and we'll do everybody's like first thing as a priority. But if we get through them, and then we'll just loop back through. Which, I mean, if there's not like a lot of people who submit, then feel free to share multiple ones. Yeah, pardon me. And just like write, you know, like why, you know, you're proud of it. Whether, you know, you really like the character that's in it, or you like how you did the colors, or you had a lot of fun, like you learned something from it. Just anything, you know, just you know, share why you're proud of it, so we can understand and share in your joy. That's not true, Levy, and that's not the point. Is no self-dunking. You gotta be proud. Be proud of your stuff. Because you did a thing that didn't exist until your hands worked to make it. And that's amazing and wonderful. And you should be proud of that. Although I am a little bit of a hypocrite because I shared my little animatic last night and I was like, I don't know how to be sincere about my artwork. Because I solve and I engage with everything through humor, and so I was like, this is not good, please don't judge me. Because I'm like, I'm embarrassed. I show my affection through my artwork. But I also know that I do not create, like, masterpieces by any means. I do like making my goofy stuff, though. The goofy stuff will always bring me joy. I shared a lot of the, like, the little D&D memes that I've been making the past few weeks on stream. The, like, text post memes. I put those in our little Discord as well, and just hearing people's laughs is the best sound in the world. Every artist is their own worst critic, it's true. Because we're so close to, like, the process. And we know what we envision and then what we're able to actually create. And so it's easy to find flaws, but it's like, it's good to be proud. It's good to just step back and be like, you know, maybe I could have done this better, but for now, this is what I did make, and that's wonderful too. good too. Oh, I do like the smooth line. Yeah. I like Scrungle. Still highly recommend Scrungle, but let's do just our inking brush for this. Oh, Woosie, my darling. My darling apple crumb cake. You know, actually, I'm kind of curious. I thought of this morning. It ended up not mattering, but I am curious. Did I forget something? Okay, no, I didn't. I had a Vorpal sword, and I forgot if I used a special ability. No, I didn't. Our game was 70 sessions long. We were so we were counting up because I take notes, and we were counting up how many sessions we had last night, and my friend who was counting it was like, he started laughing at the end, and Layla was like, oh my god, is it 69 sessions? And we were gonna joke about it, and he's like, no, it was close, it was 70. I was like, ah, that's nice because it's a nice even number, but damn, so close. Trying to convince my partner that we should split the cost of refurbished iPad and Procreate for our birthdays. Yeah! I've loved having a little iPad. Because I do not have the setup for like a desktop tablet. At least not a comfortable setup. And it has been so nice having something that I can just tote around. Excuse me. And Procreate's nice as like, there are a lot of flaws with Procreate as a program, but the fact that it is just a flat fee to buy it and own it, always a big fan. If mobile version of Clip was also a flat fee like it is for desktop, like the fact that it's subscription for mobile is stupid and weird, IMO. But if it was a flat fee, I could be convinced to learn it. But I'm not gonna pay a subscription when I take forever to learn things because I don't really have the time. But Metabang is free, and I think it's a cheap flat fee if you do buy it. I used Metabang for years, actually. So close to nice. Each individual campaign only has a low number of sessions, but I have recordings I could count up to see how many. Yeah! Since that's mostly the same groups taking turns to DM. Yeah. We have so many games going on right now. Which is nice. It is nice. I'm very excited to next week try out Cairn. I put together like a little one-shot just to try out the system, because I really do like it. And I think it could be very fun. I don't know if I'll make like a full like campaign in it, but I think it could be fun if we enjoy it, to just kind of, if we ever want to break from 5e, just do something that's similar but not as crunchy. I like a little bit of crunch, but sometimes I just want to break. I genuinely love 5e as a system, which is why I like Cairn, because it does still feel like D&D. And that fun little fantasy itch. You get to roll your little click-clack dice, but... Oh, I'm very excited. And I ended up not going through with my like homebrew campaign because people just didn't really seem like they wanted to play it. But it does mean that now I'm free up to maybe try something like Humblewood, which I'm very excited. I wrote a monologue before every session to recap the previous session. I could count all those for a rough estimate. Oh, you played Strahd? Did you finish Strahd? I have been in Strahd a few times, and it never finishes, which is really funny to me. Because I've heard that about Strahd. For some reason, it is a module that tends to, like, fizzle out, which is interesting to me. Because it was very fun. I enjoyed it. One day I would like to complete it. Dungeon Delve, Kailu's campaign, has played 14 times! Cityscape Escapade has played 24 times, Underdark has played 6, and C4 has played 2! What is C4? That's good. That's so many campaigns. That's so many games, Blue. Hell yeah. I want to play Strahd so bad. They're like 3 sessions of Strahd. That's kind of how ours is. We get like 3 to 5. And then it's long and really intense for story. I'm running 2 campaigns at the same time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it does feel very like deep, which is very cool. But maybe that's why, yeah. I'm gonna put her body on a different... I think I'm also gonna do maybe like a little simple. What's Strahd? It's Curse of Strahd. It's a 5e module in which you fight a vampire lord named Strahd. Is the simple summary, without giving away like spoilers for different events that happen. It's kind of like a horror campaign. It is very cool and interesting, but it is kind of like a darker theme. It's dense and its own vibe, yeah, that's true. I think that's why I'm excited to try Humblewood, because it seems like it has a pretty solid story to get invested in, but also your cute little animals, and I'm a big fan of that. Big fan. It's a strict saving game. C4 stands for the Chaos College Cullabulu campaign. That's very cute. That's wonderful. I have a whole soundtrack for it too. I adore playing Arena. Arena's so good. We did get to Arena and Easemark, which we enjoyed having them for the brief times. I got the Snurp chart. Okay, it is from Layla. Hang on, I do want to check. I don't normally like checking messages. But since she's hanging out with Scarlet, okay. Okay. I want to hang out with Scarlet.
How about something like this?
I think that's the other hard thing about 5e, which is why I'm excited to try Cairn, is because there are kind of very limited, like there are lots of like pre-written modules, but it's hard to find one that like all the other DMs of the group haven't already done themselves or know about. And like my friends aren't gonna metagame, but it's still kind of nice to like go into a game blind. Like, we all know about, like, Strahd. We've played through, I think, like, one of the, like, the Baldur's Gate, and, like, Return to Baldur's Gate, those modules. Or, like, those, like, stories. I think Scarlet just finished running, like, Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I know we started as, like, a side game, while this group, the Vast, was on hiatus. We started playing, I think, like, Rime of the Frost Maiden. So it's, like... we know so many of them that I'm like... Got a great extra thing for Strahd that helps keep it really fresh. Ooh, may I ask what it is? I'm really sad that I found the Evantris campaign of Once Upon a Witchlight, because the game is very funny. Like, their show is very funny, but genuinely the module is like right up my alley for flavor. And I'm like, damn, I wish I had run this, because I feel like I would love this. But now I think Scarlet's running it for like her in-game group. And so I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm copying or chomping her flavor. I know Scarlet wouldn't see it that way, but you know. So I feel like Humblewood would be fun. A nice big campaign, but not something that a lot of us are familiar with. And if we don't like it, then oh well. You know, we don't have to keep playing it, but just to try something new, I think could be fun. I don't know how to actually tie flowers, so I'm kind of like, what do I want her fingers to be doing? I guess this is fine. Simplified, I think, is fine. Yeah. There's a Reddit thread made by Mandy Bond. It's incredible. Ooh. Oh, do I have the spring picture up? Yeah, I kind of want to just reuse everybody's outfits because they're very cute. Is that weird to say when I design these outfits? I guess I designed them to be very cute. So I guess I hope I succeeded. Be her little tail. Still reeling that Lycan Reel 2025. Also, big argue. I was joking with Tyken's player last night. I was like, here's all the reason why they'd be a good chimp, because they're best friends and they get along all this ways, and they've had these really nice moments and blah blah blah. But also their ship name would be Lycan, like moss, and I just think that's really good. And that got a good couple laughs, and then I got a good grade at friendship, which is a normal thing to want and achieve. Like and real. I'm here just for the show. It's so good. Like, it's so funny to me, Lycan. Especially because of Tyken's, like, character and personality. Mr. Ranger, Druid, Wild Man. So funny. Lycan. Eee! They're besties! I love them. I love them because all the things that I've drawn with them in it, like even like the Valentine's Day picture and stuff, like yes, it's a Valentine's Day picture, but I genuinely drew it. I'm like, they're besties, and I think that this would just be cute with them. Like, it still works. It's just platonic. To me, that's why it's such a good ship, because they work both ways. Also, the amount of times that, like, I think I literally drew as a joke once for myself of, like, of, like, Tyken casting Healing Word on Lucy, and there's, like, a pause, and the Healing Word's like, I love you, and they're like, aw, and then I think that literally happened in-game, like, which was just really funny, because I didn't tell his player about that at all, it just happened. Because they're just funny like that. I love them. They're so cute. There was one time we were in a dungeon and Lucy got all beat up, and we found like a safe spot to kind of just take like a short rest, and she was like, okay, like I'm fine, like I'm tired, but like I'm fine. And he made her like sit down on like a nice little comfy couch that we found. He always making sure she's getting her rest. There's one time we were in a fight and Tyken like actually got knocked down, which I would just like to say very hard to do, because once Tyken got shit like Misty Step, like you couldn't catch him, because he was like a bow and arrow fight like ranger. You couldn't catch him. He was so mobile and he was always at a distance, so like hitting him was fucking impossible. So this was like a rare time he actually like went down in a fight, and she literally like jumped over like somebody else who had died in the fight, like jumped over their body to get to him and give him a healing potion to get him back up. And I'm like, always looking out for each other. It's sweet. Besties moving to lovers is a really fine line. There's a certain amount of love between friends. Exactly, like there's just such a genuine like mutual respect and care between them, is I think why I really like them. Because if they just stayed as friends, like I didn't include them in like her epilogue, like we just kind of joked about it afterwards, and his player was like, I mean, yeah. I was like, yes. But like it wasn't like my intention. Like if they just stayed friends as characters, I would be perfectly content with that, because they do work as good friends. And like even again, like all three of them as like the starting party and how they genuinely became really good friends. Like the chemistry was so real, and just all the times that like, because Lucy as like the frontliner, she was like the tank, and so she would get knocked down a lot, and Torsten would always be there to rush over to cure wounds her and revive her and pick her back up. And there were a few times when he would get knocked down, and once I became a paladin, I could rush over to him and use like lay on hands and heal him. And I just like the idea that like Lucy's not like a magic person, so her paladin abilities weren't like a religious clerical belief. She literally just cared about her friends so much that she is just like gained the ability to heal them just a little bit, right? Because she didn't have a lot of levels in paladin, so she couldn't do much, but just enough to like to stabilize them. And I just think that that's so sweet and cute, and I literally the power of friendship. Like she's just that character. And like I know it's cheesy, but I genuinely wanted that for her. Because her whole impetus for leaving home was that in her backstory, her best friend was killed by someone who was traveling through town and was like trying to was like stealing supplies from the town. And I mean, he had good reason to take the supplies, but he panicked when Lucy's friend like found him and he killed him, because he didn't want to get like ratted on. And so Lucy's whole like impetus for leaving home was to like go out into the world and to help people so that they didn't have to go through that experience. And I think it's beautiful because she left town thinking that. And so for her, she's like, I'm gonna leave town so I can fight bad guys and monsters and protect people. And then she ended up doing that, yes, but she founded an adventurers guild in the area, because the reason why that even happened is because there was like this whole war 10 years in the past, and all these people were like displaced afterwards, the people who were either like being attacked in the war or the people who were fighting in it and then were just abandoned afterwards and didn't have anywhere to go. And so that's why like the guy was passing through town and taking supplies, and she's like, this is nonsense, but like all of this could have been avoided if people had just social support. Stares, looks into the camera. And so like she left town to fight monsters and be a folk hero, and she ended up making a fighters guild to create like a support system for people so that they would have a place to go to for work, for shelter, to just meet other people, maybe to go to hire people if they were having problems with like monsters or something. And I love that like growth that was not intentional. I didn't set out making her character like, this is what I want her character arc to be. I literally just made her backstory, and I was like, here's a decent reason for her to leave town, right? Like the player buy-in, just to get her out of her comfortable hometown. Like it wasn't supposed to be a focus, and it ended up becoming like a whole thing. And then just through the events of the game, like we made a joke of we formed like Lucy's Legion, and she was always super embarrassed about the name. And then I would joke, I was like, oh yeah, she'll get like the paperwork to file like an LLC and like make a proper company. And then I did, and we ended up talking down so many villains. Like Redwald literally was a character that was just like a mercenary because he just didn't think he was good for anything except as like a hired killer, and we talked him down from that and to just live his own life and gave him a place to go, and it was just so many feelings. Lucy Lore, she's literally just a small town girl living in a lonely world, literally. Levy, that's her whole thing. When I joke that Lucy's like just a guy, that's what I mean. She literally has the folk hero background. She doesn't even have like a soldier background or anything for just like the skills. She has folk hero background. She's from a small like logging horse ranch town. Super nice, supportive parents. Friends with like her. She had like 2 childhood friends. One of them was the one that got killed, but Brill was her other one. And just her dad taught her to fight. He would like help with the local militia, like just super normal to be in terms of like a fantasy story, right? Like so normal. And I feel like she kind of struggled with, like, when as she got stronger, it's like, well, you're not really normal anymore because you're doing these amazing things, but her personality didn't really change. Like, she's still just a guy. She's just a guy, and she loves her friends, and she would do anything for them, and she would do anything for other people. And I just love my girl so much. Sorry, she's my hyperfixation. I love her so much. I would play D&D so bad. More Kylo lore, yes! The boy! Give me the boy. Kylo's such a sweetheart. Kylo's so good, Blue. I will never get tired of hearing about Kylo. Do not apologize for your So, Libby, you can see why I chose Lucy to share on Sunny's like D&D day, because I love Lucy so much. Not only obviously was she my current character at the time, but like I have so many feelings about her. She's my sweet angel fruit cupcake, and I adore her. I'm literally yapping so much I'm not able to draw her. Because I cannot stop yapping, and I need to. I did love learning about Yui and everyone else's characters, though. I love talking about D&D and characters and me. And storytelling and... I think maybe humans were put on this earth to tell stories with their friends. I think maybe that is an intrinsic part of the human experience, is making up stories with your friends.
Thank you!
Levy!
Leviel 581 just resubscribed for 6 months.
6 months in advance? Oh my god, Levy, thank you so much. That's so kind. Well, enjoy your little crayon badge and lack of pre-roll as, and the emotes that we have on this channel, which now you can use everywhere. We have a lot of very silly emotes. I hope you enjoy them. Thank you so much, that's so kind! I remember what I have and haven't shared of Kylo. I know about Kylo's family. You're here for the vibes. Well, you contribute to those vibes. You guys are the reason why I am still streaming a year later. Is because the people who hang out here are so sweet and are such good company. And are very inspiring. And maybe to some that might sound like lip service, but that's so true. Layla and Scarlet aren't here to back me up, but they would. I'm a person that if I wasn't having fun doing something, I would not be doing it. I'm just not that patient. I check out pretty... I give things a good college try, and then I check out pretty quick. Which is also why it's important if I don't stream last minute, is usually because I'm like, I need to take a break, because if I force this too much, I will stop having fun, and then it will compound. Sometimes I just need a little last minute break. And then I'm always happy to jump back into it. Excuse me. Making Lucy's little spade heart tail. Is Kylo... What if I just... You absolutely... Yes, of course. Of course you can. Kylo is something that... Well, something/someone that you have made and created. And you love him and you're proud of him. And we would all love to hear about him. I would love to hear more about him. He's a good, sweet boy. He's my good time boy. Oh, sorry, I had to rub my eyeball. My old lady eyeball. You can tell that D&D and storytelling is me at my self-actualized state, because I went to bed last night at like 2 a.m. And then Bo barked from like 3 to 4. And then I had a couple nightmares, so those woke me up. I had fine dreams too, but I also had nightmares. Because my brain doesn't work. And then I woke up at like 8 before my alarm. And you know what? I'm still jazzed and energized. That's how you know. Okay. I'll have to move her head, but it's fine. Sad high five for bad nights. Yeah, high five. I'm shaking your hand. We high five and it's just the kind of noise. I did funny one of my dreams. It was not a nightmare. It was just I think I had maybe like one nightmare. I had one nightmare. I had an emotional dream. I had kind of just a weird memory processing dream, and then I had like a stress dream. And the stress dream was that I rolled stats for my next character, if I get to play her. And I rolled my stats, and I got 4 5s for my ability scores. And I was like, there's no way. Which I woke up and I thought that was very funny that in my brain registered as a stress dream. Like, why were you stressed about that? That's so funny. I think I would actually, in real life, I think I would laugh my ass off if I had that point. Yeah, I literally, even in the dream, I was like, I have to ask Jeremy if I could just pick my scores. And I feel like he would. He would be like, yes, you can, because we have kind of a rule that, like, if you roll, like, too many negatives, then you just re-roll them. And also, I like having negative scores. Like, Lucy had an 8 intelligence. And I think her wisdom was, like, flat, too. I like having like a good stat and a dump stat because I think it makes for a natural dynamic in your character. But 4 5s was a little much. Yeah, it was a little stressful. I want him to be a good time boy, but alas, bad things keep happening. But that's what makes him so powerful, right? Like, I think, like, good, quote-unquote, good vanilla characters kind of get a bad rap because they're boring. I'm saying with quotation marks. But to me, characters that remain good and kind and gentle after bad things, like, that is a form of strength in and of itself, to me. As somebody who has been through bad things and it just made me angry and kind of a jerk, and I'm unlearning that now, like, it's powerful to retain that. That is very admirable. I have to run a family thing. Enjoy the cozy vibes and keep gushing. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for hanging out and for talking with us and for sharing Grugnaut with us. Enjoy your family thing. I hope you have a nice time and have a good weekend. Grugnaut. Another good time. Another good time, boy. Okay, how do people hold flowers in their hands? Okay, I guess kind of like your index and your thumb, and then the fingers are down. Okay. I had to kind of just hold my hand for a hot second. Be kind of like this. I'm going in with no sketching, so I'm gonna be gentle on myself. And just take my time. I am also excited to have a new spring picture. With my little sweet cheeses. This was truly a campaign where I would be like, I love this character, but also I really like this character, but also this is my favorite character. Like, literally with the whole party. I loved everyone's characters. They were all so good. No notes on any of them. So excited for the upcoming Ark and Kylo's game. Yes. Is that when you go home, or did you already visit Kylo's home? I forget. I apologize. Okay, and I think there's gonna be flowers there, so I'm not really gonna worry about the rest of that arm for the time being. Yeah, that's good. I'm also gonna, I think, just... I feel like her chest is actually sitting much lower. Which is important just because of the cut of her shirt. If it was flat, I wouldn't really care, but... Yeah, okay. Oh, I keep forgetting I have coffee. Maybe that's the reason why I'm energized, is because I have caffeine being shot directly into my veins. Actually, that's not true. The fact that I had the will to even get up and drive into town to get coffee speaks for itself. We already visited last session, or the one before. Okay, the next arc is going to be all about your friend's character, which is going to be a delight. That's very exciting. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. I kind of want to like redraw like her face, I think. Yeah, like I feel like her actual like face shape is just a little bit too big. Kind of disproportionate. On its own it looked fine, but with her, the rest of her body now, it's a little bit much, I would say. Right, because if I sketch this out real quick, this is why the neck would be like here. Even if we do kind of silly cartoony proportions. Oh, actually maybe her head would be up higher, it would just be smaller. I probably should have done this to begin with, but you know what? We live by the seat of our pants here. This is the type of player and character that take things not seriously at all, and knowing what's coming, I'm just like, yes, break her. Yes! Oh, yeah, I know. Make her feel. Make her get into it. Yes. I love that about, like, kind of humorous characters, is when they get that grounding moment. It can be really fulfilling. So good. I mean, that's what happened with Taiken, is he was usually a very, like, joking character. Oh, I do feel like maybe her head is just too big in general. Oh well. He's very like, he was like a prankster, like a good-hearted one, but a prankster. And then we found out that his entire family that he had been looking for was dead, and he just had this very like serious, heart-wrenching moment, and it was so good. But then, you know what? We got True Resurrection by the end of the game because we got high enough level to get level 9 spells, and we brought them back. And I think, again, in a way, that's so beautiful that we as his friends were able to do that for him. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I feel like her bangs are too big. Well, since I'm already Frankensteining this, I can just do whatever I want now. Just fun in and of itself. Don't mind if I do. This is why you always do a proper sketch, kids. Don't do what I did here and just think you can jump in. Well, I can't jump in. But necromancy, yeah? Who's gonna stop us? We were so powerful. Who's gonna stop us? Also, I don't think necromancy was really, like, outlawed, per se, in our setting. Right, because stuff like Spare the Dying is technically necromancy. But also, who's gonna stop us? Should mess around. It's fine! And you know what? The nice thing is that the stipulation of the spell True Resurrection is that the soul has to be willing to come back, so, like, if they didn't want to, I mean, they didn't have to. If they wanted to stay gone, we can't force their soul back, which is nice. I like that as a stipulation for that spell. I think that's good. Okay, actually, and also, I think that this is good. I think this is better for her. Oh no, is she gonna be too small now? Did I fuck up? Nah, it's fine, because I'm gonna have to shrink his head too. I should actually maybe just do now. Whoa, my lighting. At least they didn't come back. Oh, no, yeah. True Resurrection is like you fully remake their living body. Which is why it's a very high level spell, because it's very powerful. Oh no, now they're too small in general. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, maybe I should do full sketches. Based on what I've learned from my Engage the DM privileges, a bunch of the characters, Azur is her name, friends were kidnapped as kids and teens by a traveling slaver, and we were finally going to take care of that situation. Yes. Kill, death, murder. Yes, good. Hell yeah. Maybe I will do that, actually. Let me look at my spring picture. Oh, I did do cute little dot eyes. Okay, I kind of wanted to keep that. Oops. Hee hee. She's making a little flower crown. It's a fun bonding opportunity for Kylo and Azur because they're Azur's friends and family, and Kylo knows all about the whole being kidnapped. Ooh. Drama. I love that. That's gonna be fun. We love a good revenge arc. Yes, yes. I love that. I hope that that is very fun and cathartic for that player. Actually, you know what? If your arm is back, it'll actually be behind the torso, wouldn't it? When you really think about it. I love playing drama, so I'm legitimately gonna have a lot of fun. Yes, it's so fun. I like lighthearted stuff, but like the drama. Actually, he's kind of like a thin boy. My sweet cheese tycoon. My sweet cheese. My sweet cheese. Keep his hair nice and fluffy. His little mullet. Little mullet. Like when Kylo went to see his baby and had to contend with his baby's grandma who hates him. Why does she hate him? I didn't know that. How could anyone hate him? He's perfect. He's God's most perfect little angel. How could you hate him? It was kind of game we had to debrief afterwards because the woman was just so cold to me, and I had to be like, no, I had so much fun. Yeah! I love that. The drama is fun. Like, I feel like you need conflict in a story to have stakes. Sometimes that conflict is like RP conflict, but you know what? It's still good. It's a whole thing. See, I understand. Man. Me sitting on the beach looking out into the ocean. Man. Thinking about D&D. Also, his hand would be kind of like back, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna have to just redraw this, TBH. I don't know why I'm even bothering to try to squimble it. Yeah, because his hand would be back like this. Yeah, it'd be kind of like that shape. And also this would be further over here. You know, I really should have done this from the start, but you know what? I've enjoyed chit-chatting, and that's good too. Big ol' zipper. Big ol' zipper. Oh, so Kylo's daughter Dahlia was not planned. At the time, Kylo was a traveling healer moving town to town. So he had a little fling with Dahlia's father, Psalm, and went on his way. Ooh! Kylo. You saucy minx. Yapping. They're yapping. I did actually kind of like the shape of this one. They're yapping. Oh, I should flip this. What am I doing? So I'm bothering to go through the effort of sketching this. I should actually. They're so fucking cute. God, I'm so happy I can officially ship them now. Also, if I died and someone brought me back to life as a zombie by accident, I'd just make sure I had so much in intelligence, and then again, I spelled that wrong because my stat was below, that I'd come back as a super smart zombie who could talk and is a vegetarian. Yes! That's the ideal. Maybe being a zombie can be fun after all. You know? It doesn't have to be all bad. Just look at Manfred from Dragon Age Veilguard. He's a cute little boy. Oh god, fuck, this is really cute. Damn it, I love them so much.
I just really like your voice. It makes me very happy when I hear it.
Sorry, not to toot my own horn. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta toot your own horn to keep the energy up. Wait, this should go on her layer. Yeah, I am gonna have to resize them, so I'm just gonna merge it. Oh my god. Thank you for the Duke Conquer. You did 100% get me. you got me with that one. Tutu say. The trouble is that Psalm's mother, in her backstory, was in love with the guy who bailed as soon as she got pregnant with Psalm, so she just hardcore projected that onto Psalm when he had a baby. Yeah, but then Kylie wanders back into town. I see now. I understand the conflict now. I mean, I kind of get it. Like, she shouldn't judge. You know, she should find out what type of person Kylie is just on his own merits, but I do understand. Oh, that's not even the end. Okay, I'm alright. I see. Okay, continue, please. I cede the floor to you. Yeah, because it's kind of like a high-waisted skirt. Not too much, but a little bit. Or do I want to do that? Maybe I want to just... How's that with tangents? I don't like that, actually. I do kind of want it to be... Maybe I'll even make it, like... The problem is that this leg actually is the problem. Unironically, this leg is the problem. Or is that true? Am I... Maybe this line needs to come out a little more. She's got cute little, like, puff sleeves. Wait, does she? Yes, hers have, like, the bell shape and Doki's are more rounded. Okay, just making sure I'm not chomping Doki's flavor. But I'm not. Right, because Lucy was wearing pink, Doki's wearing like her purples, and Ishtar's wearing yellow. Okay, yeah, they are all distinct. And Opal can wear... Maybe she'll wear like a nice like salmon color. Kylo comes back and decides to settle down and be a dad because it's the first time in like 10 years he's had purpose or direction or anything, and then God gives him visions and shit saying that he needs to keep traveling, thus begins the campaign for his part. The issue there being the flighty illegitimate father up and leaves again, and then Solomon gets very, very sick and dies shortly thereafter when Kylo's healing magic might have saved him. Oh my god. I didn't know that part. Oh my god. Blue, you gotta lead with that. Blue, you gotta lead with that. Oh my god. I mean, again, yes, I get it. I understand now why she might have been a little tense, one might say. Damn. Man. Leaning my hand against the wall. Man. Totally gets it. Yeah. I see now. I want her little gripper. I don't want her little grippers to be out, actually. I'll give her cute little shoes. No grippers. Lucy, you are my fucking angel. Doom, welcome on in! Hello, hello. We're talking about D&D and tabletop games and our characters and stuff. Come on in. While I'm struggling to sketch. But you know what? I think that's just part of the sketch process. A little bit of struggle. It's just a really rough situation because Psalm was fine when he left. Yeah, and then suddenly it just sounded bad and then the sending spell started failing entirely. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is because, like, Kyler didn't leave, like, knowing he was sick, and I feel like if he had known, like, he would have made the effort to come back. But that's still hard. I understand why she was mad. I get it. Even if I lose my sweet boy. What if I screamed? I love them. They're so cute. Look at them. They're my sweet apple crumbs. Sweet apple pie, sweet apple crumb cake. Whoa, why is this music so loud? Did we go to another? Yes, we did. We started in the middle of the album. I don't want to listen to this album, actually. I want to listen to A Fresh Start by Jazz Hop Cafe. A lovely little album. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Kyla was only able to get back to the village at all in the last... Yeah, it's been so long. You guys have been doing other stuff. If I were a D&D character, I would be a Gremlork, whose name Grotbag's third. What would a Gremlork be? Do I want to fix this picnic blanket? I feel like I do. I might as well, right? Like, while I'm adjusting things and wiggling and so on and so forth. Oh, Kylo, we're really in it now. So yeah, Psalm's mother would be mad, and Kylo absolutely gets that, and went in like, this is- oh my god, thank you for the Duke Conquer. I was like, this is probably the last chance I'll get to see Dahlia anyway, because of the dangerous world-saving business. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kylo. Kylo, what will we do with you? A gremlin crossed with an orc! Ooh. That sounds very fun. I like that idea. Do I want to bring this side in? Just a little bit, yeah. Okay, how do they look flipped? Pretty okay flipped. I think they're fine. Besties. Making little flower crowns together because they're besties. I think I do need to fix her little leg just right here. Just a little. I just need to... Yeah. Cute. Okay, they've been resized. I do want to keep, I just love Edgar he's just sitting. He's just sitting. Would that just be a Warhammer 40k org? Maybe. I don't play Warhammer, maybe. The best part, though, and I may have talked about this before, was that the idea for Dahlia literally came to me in a dream early in the game. I love that. Sometimes the best ideas do, in fact, come from dreams. That is a frequent occurrence for me as well. God, Edgar's just sitting. This dude came in so clutch. Insane. I literally messaged his player like mid-session. I was like, bro, that was insane. That was so cool. He's like, I just didn't know if it was gonna work. Like, what do you mean? You time stopped. Got him. Checkmate. A nice little round face. Up the chin a little bit. It'd be nice and cartoony on this one. Even more cartoony than usual. Because I guess my style already is pretty. I shouldn't claim otherwise. That it was D&D, but it was Dio. I feel like it's always Dio. I don't know this man, but I feel like he's everywhere. Was I? When you least expect it, Dio. If I know anything about Dio, it's that. When you least expect him, that is when he shall appear. Yeah. Just that one. Yeah, the rest are fine. And say, Zoo Worldo. Yeah. Is JoJo? No. Is JoJo the show where it's like teleports behind you? Oh my Washinderu. Or is that a different show? I can't believe Edgar is a mountain dwarf now. That's so funny to me. Good for him. There's nothing more beautiful than his rival turning him into a Minotaur. So funny. What a fitting end to the campaign. God. I hate this line. I was too busy laughing. I just whiffed it. His little gray streak. He probably doesn't have any more, but I think it looks good. I'll bring his little ear in. Can't remember if that was JoJo or something Goku from Dragon Ball. Oh, maybe. It's his design. Exactly. Well, and to be fair, he did get it because there was one point where he aged like 20 years or something. So that's where he initially got it. And then I think he did, excuse me. He did get his age reversed, but I was like, I just kind of like it. I just like him having it. Makes him look distinguished. I do kind of want him just sitting. I will have to give him arms, but he does kind of have like a little bit of a Homestuck vibe in his sitting, and I kind of like it. I'm just sitting. I'm just sitting. Yeah. Maybe he'll have a little sandwich in hand. That could be cute. Cause where's the little picnic basket stuff? He's got a little cuppa next to him. I don't really know what I was doing with his hand. It might be from Bleach that teleports behind you. Yeah. I'm not really like knowledgeable when it comes to anime. I'm pretty sure part of me feels like it's from like an older anime. But it also seems like kind of like a JoJo thing from the cultural osmosis that I have of JoJo, you know? I need to look at Lucy and Taken again just real quick. Okay, I see. I just had to look at like the style I gave them. I need to fix these proportions. Whoa, what happened there? Procreate, you silly little beast. What are you doing? I'll have to move the cup. I do kind of like the idea of him just like holding a little cup of something, you know? I think this is cute. A well-earned rest. I was about to go down a rabbit hole of internet meme history and had to stop and remind myself that I don't honestly care that much. Sometimes it'd be like that. It's just a single little thread that gets you, and then you're like, wait. Do I really need to be doing this task right now? Guess what kind of cups are they? They're like little saucer cups. Maybe they shouldn't be though, because there is like a pitcher of lemonade. I guess it could be like tea. Some iced tea could be cute. Iced tea is cute. Let's do iced tea instead. He's just sitting. Oh, Edgy. I am gonna have to keep the sketch because I love that little try. So cute. Have a little bit of foreshortening because it could be just a little bit thicker. I'm not gonna keep that, but that was just funny. Yeah, there we go. That's a cute little smile. He's just sitting. What was his little outfit? Oh, he had like a nice little polo on. Which I think is funny because I think that's kind of how his actual player dresses too, which I think is very cute. Although his player is not nearly as nefarious as Edgar was. Cylinder. A cylinder. One thing that I have had both me and future plans for the D&D. Secrets. Secrets. Was he eating? Oh, he was eating like egg salad last time. That's cute. Okay, we can come back to Edgar in a second if we need to. Let's do Opalman. Opal's so cute. Oh, what am I doing? She's an elf. Sensory memory. Dahlia and her grandma are going to have their deaths faked by the mob for 40 chess reasons, and this is devastating for Kailu, but it's also very funny because of where they go in the meantime. Where do they go? Put them back where they came from, or so help me. I hope they just go on vacation. I hope like they don't even know that they're a part of this plot. They just like win a trip. And they're just like, oh sweet. Which is the home of the Mob King's sister who left the mob to have a normal family life years ago. Well, she's kind of getting that in a way. She's gonna be hosting an old lady and a tiny child. I didn't flip to check Edgar, did I? He's very Peanuts coded, which I do like, actually. But I do gotta give him his little chubby cheek, as is a signature of my style. Chubby cheek. I like him being like a little more narrow. That's cute. Chubby cheek. Little chipmunk. Oh, Opal could look better, I feel like. I could do better with her. I have the power. I need to use the power. Okay. I did do that on right there. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure. But she's like the most intimidating woman in the world that also has a terrible reputation among the other thieves of the world for, you know, starting the mob. I would do it. I feel like that probably makes it very hard to have a very normal family life. Which is a bit of a shame for her, but, you know, I mean, you do kind of reap what you sow. Just a little bit. Doing a decent enough job at it. I mean, that's good though. That's good then. Oh, I want to give Opal like a really nice big sweater. I think that would be cute. Opal has kind of cottagecore vibe, so. Her daughters are an opera singer, a violin teacher, and then only the third one ended up back in the mob. I mean, 2 out of 3 is pretty good. I agree. 2 out of 3 is pretty dang good. She did a good job. All things considered. Oh wait, did I? My baby girls! Screenshot. I got a snapshot from Layla and Scarlet. Well, I hope that they will be safe with her. I mean, she seems like she's kind of turned her life around a little bit, which is good. So, I mean, even though they've been kidnapped by the mob, maybe they'll be okay where they are, you know? Doki's wearing a little skirt. Lucy's wearing a skirt. Okay, Ishtar's wearing pants. Why are you looking at me with them big ol' eyes? I mean, to be honest, in my heart, Opal would be wearing like a little maxi skirt. I don't know if I'll be able to convey. I guess I could. If I just get good at art. I just nut up. There you go. Patoo! Patoo! Diet Patoo. They should be. That's the whole point of them going there, is relative plot immunity. That's always nice, though. You know, not every NPC gets that. So I'm glad that they do. I kind of just want to give her like these little... I think that those are cute. Oh right, her head is on a different layer. Correct. Correctamundo. That's a pretty cute opal. Not to toot my own horn. But a beep beep. Just kidding. Hi Cat, welcome on in! Look what you made! I will look at what you made. Oh my god, these are cute. Thank you for the dude. Oh my god, the gun. These are so cute, benighted! A sweet Ranma style ball braid. Maybe! I don't know what Ranma is. It is very cute though. Normally I would do like the whole little like fishtail. The whole little like fishtail. What is happening? Oh, I'm using freeform, of course. Of course. But like maybe just for this once I can do the little orb. 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 An old manga called Ranma Half. Ranma 1/2. Ranma. I have a braid like that. Oh. These are very good emotes, Benighted. I think you did a lovely job. Very cute. Very silly. Top tier. Okay, I'm gonna hide Opal for now. We're gonna drop Finby! Finby! Is... I kind of want to Google it because it does sound vaguely familiar. Oh, okay. I know of this. This is like a cultural osmosis anime manga that I know of. I've never seen it, but I know of it. Okay, I see, I see. So gender. The anime has 12 episodes on Netflix with updated visuals. Ooh, okay. 12 episodes isn't too bad. I like a good short anime. That's right up. That's like my speed. I'm so glad we got Finley back. He's a treasure. Little fluffy little goat chin. Fluffy little goat man. You're gonna dip out for today? You got the Kylo brain now. I want to work on his stuff. Liz's playlist. Yeah! Thank you for telling us all about him, Blue! Enjoy, have fun, and have a great rest of your Sunday. And your weekend, too. Thank you for hanging out. They didn't finish. It's a mid-season finally. Okay. Grando's of it. Cultured after all. Call out post postponed! I mean, if that's my call out post, that's not too bad. I'm not a big anime person. I don't dislike it. I've never been... I never really had access to anime as much as I liked it growing up, and so I kind of... As I got older, I just kind of like fell out of the habit. But, I mean, I won't write it off completely. It's just not something I like seek out, you know? If that makes sense. Is that okay? Do I want to leave that? Yeah, that's fine. Finley, you're so despondent, and I love you. He has no reason to be this way, which is why I love him. Just a little emo kid. My sweet cheese. What is... Oh, that's fine, Autobot. No, that's fine. That's funny. Automod is just being careful, which is fine. You should watch JoJo. I don't know if I would like JoJo, though. I feel like JoJo is a type of like humor that I don't normally hold. I usually like more like easygoing kind of animes. Or like quick and snappy. Like I liked I liked Erase because it got in and got out. It told its story and it finished. Same thing like Madoka. That's why I like kind of shorter ones. Spy. Yeah, I like Spy Family. Spy Family is good and very cute. I had a decent time with JoJo 3, but only because Jotaro is such a strong and good visual design. It's kind of not my vibe. I get that though. And it's, you know, it's always good to appreciate something where its art style is still just as good. What's other? I did like Shield Hero, but I couldn't finish it because I liked its concept, but its execution kind of wore on me, which is a shame because again I liked its concept, but I couldn't do it. I wasn't strong enough. I need to rewatch Cowboy Bebop. A classic that I've just been jonesing to rewatch. I've been jonesing to rewatch it, and then I just caught up on Stardust Rhapsody, and I'm like, well, now I really want to rewatch Cowboy Bebop. It's get better as the series go on, but if you can, if you don't desire, but if you do watch JoJo, don't skip parts. Oh yeah. I feel like it's one that like is a show that like so much stuff happens in it. If you check out for an episode, I'm not really into like skipping episodes of shows though. I don't usually do that. Because to me, if I'm gonna skip episodes of a show, then I'm probably just not gonna watch it at all. So if I watch a show, I'm gonna watch it all the way through. Finley needs super long legs because he's like 7 feet tall or something ridiculous. A little stick boy. Stick boy. Stick boy? Stick boy! Cat just hooked you in the nip and looked you trying to get off my food. Oh my god. That's the real reason why I could never have a cat, is because if they were to grab me, I would lose my mind. I did like being around sugar gliders, but it also was like, you very quickly just become covered in scratches. Because that's what they do, is they climb and grab you. Oh, they are very cute. Also, they're nocturnal, so you will never sleep again. That's when they make all their noises. Is it like 3 in the morning? But they are very cute. I had a friend in college who would raise and foster and breed them and stuff. And I learned so much about them! JoJo has 9 parts, but only the first 6 are continuation 1. This sounds like it's getting too complicated for me. Even if it's like, it's not complicated, it's just watching a show. But like, if it has 9 parts, that's too long for me. Oh no, low battery. I don't think so. I have my charger right here. We're not even close to it. It's because I think this is such a big file. And I have my brightness up. Yeah. Oh my god, we're at 11%, Jesus. Oh, where's Doker? Young Doker. Opal's ear will go in front of, like, Finley's hair, so it's okay. It'll be like this. Actually, no, it won't, but I will bring in his hair because it is kind of a bit too much for my taste. I mean, his hair is very fluffy, but... like, is this like the silhouette that I want, you know? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? You're smelling what I'm stepping in? My part's because it happens through family generations. Each part is a new JoJo. That's so many JoJos. That's so many bizarre adventures. I kind of just want him to like have like these, you know? He's like got his little hands like planted. Doing a little kid sit. I'm so glad we rescued Finley. Ooh, Finley. Where's his little... He had like a sweater. Oh, he did? He had like a little like turtleneck on. I kind of don't want to give him a turtleneck, though. That's what he had on his spring picture, but I'm free to change it. Give him his little V. He likes to wear. His head is way too big. There we go. That's better. Me. He just wanted to sleep. That was really the funniest part of all of our little epilogues from last night. Is Finley part of his warlock pact was that he wasn't able to sleep. He didn't like suffer exhaustion or anything. He just couldn't sleep. And so his fate pact was, or his warlock pact was broken, and he was literally able to just like sleep for like a week. Living the dream, really. Very funny. Good for him. Oh. It looks like he sat right down from standing up, like full. Exactly. Doki's like, okay, you have to sit down so I can put the flower crown in. And he's just like, okay, and just flops over. Excuse me. Also, new locations. 1 is Britain. 2 is America, Europe. 3 is Japan, Asia, Europe. 4 is Japan. 5 is Italy. And 6 is Florida. I like that they're all kind of like areas or countries, and then 6 is specifically Florida. It's kind of funny. Oh. That's just his face. He's just kind of got a sleepy little grumpy face. He's a very sweet character. And he's a sweetheart. Yeah, his mouth should be hard. Contemplative. He's our little emo goth boy. So me, Cora. I have like a horrible case of. Oh no, big same. Big same. I also have a very powerful resting bitch face, which kind of works when just like you're walking around doing places and you don't want to be bothered or harassed. It's a good way to avoid that. Or just bizarre enough without JoJo. Just imagine the chaos that follows her. JoJo. I could see it. Sorry, I'm looking at the old spring picture for a second. People are shaken by that. I'm not like mean. I mean, you're not mean. In the time that I have known you, you've always been very sweet. See, I have resting bitch face, but I am kind of a grump, so it does fit. My face doesn't surprise anybody. We haven't seen it. Well, that's true. That's true. I did one time when I was in college. I was in a history class, and I was just like focused on what the professor was saying. And she like made eye contact with me and she was like, Isabel, did I say something wrong? Would you like to correct me? Like, cause I guess I was making a face. And as far as I was concerned, I wasn't. And because of that, because I had no comment on what she was saying, and so I literally just answered. I was like, "Oh no, that's just my face," and she immediately flipped to like, "Oh my god, no, that's not what I meant. I'm so sorry." I was like, "I'm fine. I don't." It was very funny. I was like, I'm not offended or upset. I apologize if I made a face that made you think that I took umbrage with anything you said. It's just my face. It was very funny. She was a very nice professor. Which I guess was also part of the thing. It's like, no, I don't have anything to say. You're doing a great job. I like this class. Please continue. She was cool. She was very cool. She was, what is that called? Is it adjunct? She was an adjunct professor, so she only worked there like part-time. Her full-time job, she was like a museum curator. Very cool. Very cool lady. Very nice. Very knowledgeable. Gimby. Gimby. I'm sorry for looking at you. No! It was funny. I thought it was very funny. So rare that I've actually had the chance to say that. I'm like, no, that's just my face. But well worth it for the comedic value. My tism squeaked through, I guess, of making involuntary faces as I'm hearing things. It happens. You know, we buy it. It happens. Okay. Let me hide these guys back here so that I can see my young Doker. I'm gonna have Finley just kind of vaguely there. So do I even want him actually to be a little bit bigger? Because he is a very big boy. Right, because if I flip him... Okay. Yeah. I do want to make him a little bit bigger, but... No. I need to resize him and then stop there. And now I can if I wanna. Okay. Just wanted him kind of on the same plane as Opal. I guess I can move her up if I need to. But there we go. Okay. He was a kid, I was like, not smiling all our family photos, I'm just his Friends Day Addams creature. That's really funny. You had a lot on your mind. And taking a family photo was not one of them. What is Doki's? Oh, Doki had a very cute little, like... She had, like, circular, like, puff sleeves. I love dressing up Doki. She's so cute. I have a meme for this, please. We love a good meme. I like Doki with her little grippers out. Wow, that leg, pretty bad. Pretty bad. We'll put that up there. That's better. Let your memes be dreams. Unleash the meme. Well, her little sandals will be somewhere nearby. Meme channel! I will go peek at the meme. Oh, okay, this is a video meme. I cannot watch this. But if you're in the Discord, you have access to the community channels, you can go look. And you can also join our little community sharing day next week. If you have something that you are proud of or excited to share, you've always wanted to get a little recognition or just kind of gush about it, please share it with us and we will look at it on screen and ooh and ah and and revel and delight in how you were sharing it with us. Doki, you're so shaped, and I love that about you. I drove too many Discord servers make me go cuckoo. That's so fair. Absolutely fair. That's why it took me so long to set up the Discord, is because I'm like, I don't want to make people have to deal with another Discord as somebody who is in way too many. But people wanted it, so it's a good place if people want to just like share artwork and stuff real quick. It's nice and quiet and low key. At least I hope so. I need to organize another like movie night. I think could be fun. I reached the 100 server limit. Oh my god! You reached the 100 server limit? I thought I had too many. And I did. That's crazy. Were you even active in that many? Like, how did you join so many? I left a good I would imagine, yeah. I would imagine. Sorry, I'm moving my hands to pose real quick just to... I'm also at server... Fun! Started we get 5 and I didn't get imagining 100. That's my thing, is I'm like, I can't even imagine like what all they would be. And I do have mine categorized of I'm active in... Oops, I opened my calculator by accident. I'm active in... Really 4 are like my personal like friend ones, including my my stream one that I have. And then I have them categorized of like, I have like 2 streamer ones, or 3 streamer ones. One is about my friend who I also mod for his channel, and then like a webcomic, like little book club one. Those are probably like my second active. And then the rest of them are all like almost kind of like reference ones. Like I have like some Final Fantasy ones for like hunt trains and stuff, and like I have like a D&D one, like a big server, but they're all like big servers, so I'm not like active in them. They're just kind of almost, because like forums aren't a thing anymore, unfortunately. So if I have questions on things, I might like go in there and search to see if someone else asked a question on something, or if I would just want to ask the question directly. So I'm in them for that reason, but I'm not like active. Like they're all like instantly muted, like all notifications off. They're compacted into like a subfolder, like that sort of thing. So I'm like, but even that's like a lot, and I had to clear them out. Only active in less than 4. Yeah, I joined most because the games in YouTube. Yeah, that's most of my like overflow are ones like that. First thing I have to just be literally on notifications or go up. Yeah, same. Shaking both of your hands, yeah. I used to be in a lot when I was like learning how to make like acrylic charms and stuff, because they were like community servers of people like sharing like resources for that, which was very, very helpful and appreciated, and people were super nice whenever I had questions. But I was like, well, now I know how the process works and I don't really have any questions, so I left them. But they were super nice. Everybody was very chill and sweet. I have one that's like I have like the Rabbiters Discord for bunny questions and resources and stuff. And then frankly some I'm still in just because I use their emotes. Because I have Nitro. So I'm like, well, I'm literally never gonna use this Discord, but I do like your emotes, so I guess I will keep it for that. So they get compartmentalized into a little subfolder. And I call it a day. I know I drew her with a ponytail, but in the last spring picture she had a super big braid with little flowers in it, and I think that that's kind of cute, and I want to do that again. This is what Doki deserves. She's my little crumb cake. I know I've said that about literally every other character in my group, but it's true. I don't think I should be faulted for the fact that my friends make perfect characters, you know? How am I not supposed to love them when they're all so good? And they will live on, even though the campaign is over, they will live on in my heart forever. And all the wonderful adventures we shared. Wistful sigh. Although her little ponytail is cute. Hang on, let me just... It was like a big, it was like almost like a big like Rapunzel. Because Doki has like really long, thick hair. I might have to move her head according to her body, but it's this is fine for now. This is just that's pretty cute. I still kind of like the ponytail though. Alright, I'll do the ponytail. Immortalized. Exactly! And she can still have like little flowers in her. I think that's still very cute. Doki! Doki's a little sweetheart. She's quite literally a little charmer. She one time natural 20'd. And put up a good argument, like even in character, against one of our main villains. And was like, dude, do you even understand that, like, you are the bad guy here in this situation? And he's like, no, what are you talking about? I'm doing a good thing. And she's like, no, you're doing really horrible things. And moreover, because he had a daughter that we actually had met, on our way to see him. And she was super nice. Had no idea all the terrible things that her papa was doing. And we were like, you understand that, like, you are also putting her in danger because, like, we're nice people and we're not gonna hurt her, but, like, if somebody wanted revenge on you for the terrible things you're doing, they would go after her. And he was like, oh my god, you're right. it's just really funny. She made him have, like, an existential crisis. It was really good. It's so good. No, Doki. Doker. Young Doker. It's been so long since I played D&D. Used to play with an all signing group, and it was really good. That's so cool, Cat. That's very cool. She didn't think of that. Yeah, literally, he was like, he was so funny because, like, he went to go talk to. We went to, like, his library. Like, we literally went to his place of work. Didn't think that through. We were just like, let's go do this, and then shockingly, he was there. Who would have thought? Work. And he went to go talk to Edgar, and then he literally walked across the room to go talk to Adoki. And so Edgar's in the background just watching all of this, like, is anybody else seeing this shit right now? Like, what is she doing? How is this working? It was so good. Chef kiss. Work. Work. I think I need to bring her, like, ear and stuff in. Or... Toki's so cute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 little more. She's just a little baby. Yeah, well, thank you, Wallace. Hello, welcome on in. I hope you were doing okay. I hope you're having a great weekend. I can't talk, but I still wish you well. She is a sweet little flower friend. She's so cute. Doki is legitimately just a total sweetheart. I adore her. She's a good kid. She has a little polka dot shirt on, okay. With these. Oh. Oh. Yeah, thank you for the tunes, Wallace. He's like one of those kind of people that would get away with wearing yellow. Oh, Toki could get away with literally anything she wanted. It is impossible to say no to her. And not just because she's capable of mind control, but she never even has to use it. She's just that good. She's literally just that cute. Ugh, Doker. Wailing noises. Meow. Get away with wearing yellow is also a very specific statement. I need to just acknowledge that. Was infectiously sweet and happy fuckers. Yeah, she is. She really is. Her boundless optimism was incredible. She was definitely the group's like little angel, you know? Who else could get away with wearing yellow? I mean, Ishtar can pull off. Oh, she's not screen. She can pull off wearing yellow. It's because it fits with her color palette of blues and browns. Doki wearing yellow would be cute because she's like, her hair is like a purple and magenta. I think that would look really cute on her. TBH. I just usually keep her in like the purples and pinks. But she could pull it off. For sure. Maybe Sweetheart is the one I was looking for, not Angel. Either way. Either way, you know what I mean. I'm saying, yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I draw her little sandals. I do kind of want to draw her her tiny little sandals again. Keep them like chibi-sized for comedic effect. Whoa, what the heck is happening? Oh my god, this is still drawing assisted. Oh. Well. Now I'm really glad that I drew her little sandal, because I would not have noticed that ever, probably. When I rehand draw those, look more natural. Hi, Queen! Good morning, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. You're having a lovely weekend. Ooh, I will have a sippy, thank you. Thank you, Nye. I have more coffee still. I got like a caramel frappuccino. It's so good. Been a while since I got myself a little girly drink. And it was just so nice out. I turned on the tunes. Went into town and got some coffee. Okay, I think that they look okay. I'm gonna merge this down. I should also start merging these like original sketch layers. I don't really need to preserve them anymore beyond the minimum. To serve on layer space. There we go. How about these two down here? These two little sillies. Oh yeah, she does have like little flowers next to her. She's supposed to. Oh, my heart. Nice cup of coffee. I'd like a sip of that. Dude, it's so good. I would give you a sip if I could. It's so yummy. Yummy yummers. Yummy yummers. Got some family over this weekend. That's nice. I hope you've been having a lovely visit with them. Darnell could get away with wearing yellow, but not because he's a good sweet boy, but because his hair is blonde. He's actually a terrible little lad. Oh, they have cooties. Are you sure about that? Yeah. I take the risk. Where is it? She did have her nice little yellow earrings in. Sheldon behaved shockingly well around the two babies despite never being raised with babies at all. That's good. Cousins I don't get to see too often. That's lovely. I am glad that you have been having a lovely weekend with your cousins. That's always nice seeing family you haven't seen in a while and just hang out. Wearing yellow is a spectrum. That's true. That's true. There's like the base like color palette, and then there's like an attitude, you know, like the vibes. I'll never forget how I learned how to draw Ishtar was by giving her giant googly eyes, and then I was like, yep, there it is. Now I've got her. I do kind of want to just leave her with like no mouth. She just looks so peaceful, you know? Let's see. I'm never gonna forget. Okay, so Ishtar was like the most like deadpan, serious cop paladin character, and when she requested to like stay with us as the party versus like essentially staying like on her like day job, and like we like knew our party like knew her boss personally, so he was not ever gonna care. But the conversation is she was like in the most deadpan voice, she's like, I would like to stay with them, they make me feel whimsical. And it was just it's like, oh, do we start? Is this your whimsical voice right now? Are you feeling whimsy? It was very cute. It was very funny. It goes from perfect sweet little muffin to cunty queen. Yeah. And then tomorrow we leave to go on tour my desired college in Shadows. Oh, that's right. Ooh, that's gonna be so exciting, queen. I hope you have a lovely time, and I hope it is everything you want. And that you enjoy your classes, because that's very exciting too. Oh, right, these are on a different... okay, so we'll leave it for now. In case I need to shrink her head. I tend to draw heads too large if you haven't noticed. And then I need to resize them. Bad habit. But one I don't foresee me breaking anytime soon. On this upcoming weekend is the con I'm going to. I still need to finish my cosplay. That's true. Yeah, you've been sick. I believe in you. You've got this. You can do it. You've still got time. She's wearing like a cute little sweater. Case in point, she's wearing a very cute little yellow sweater. So Ishtar's a little cutie. And then, oh, she's wearing like little like capris. She also had her little grippers out, and I will do that again. She did initially have like a ribbon. I'll just put it there. I don't know if I'll keep it because of the flowers. Yeah, maybe not. Oh god, I didn't flip. Shit, did I flip Doki? Oh, she looks fine. Oh my god, I gotta fix her ponytail, but... You fished. You fished. You got a whale shark again! Hell yes. Worst case scenario, we safety pin the feathers on my shirt instead of sewing them since the feathers are long enough to cover them. Yeah, there you go. Adapt, improvise, overcome. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, Ishtar looks really cute. Oh, I'm so glad she came out well. Hermit crab! Yeah, you got a fish! You got a cute little hermit crab! I know. Just because you caught that whale. Who caught... Was it Melody that caught a treasure chest earlier? She found a treasure chest, which was worth a lot. It was very, very cool. Literally gold doubloons. 18 gold more like Hermit. Scab. Not yellow. He's just a little guy. He can't help it if he's just a little guy. I think she actually looks okay. I might like move her, but... And then Garnell yapping. Tarshan's just like, uh-huh, yep. Little guy that can little dino! Not the crab. Garnell like, my papa told me that picnics are something that you peasants enjoy. Oh my god. You got a legendary bunny statue? Oh my god. Must be nice. Step beyond the crab. No, not the crab. What does Garnell look like? Good question. 655 is bullshit. No, it's not a real message. When did I draw? Oh, I drew him in the winter one. Yeah, here he is. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I actually quite like how I drew his hair. It was very swooshy, which is appropriate for him. He's a very fancy lad. He's our fancy boy. A pike! Nice. You gotta try again. Yeah! Enjoy! The fishing is there for you guys to enjoy. And we have a trash emote. We actually have 2 trash emotes for when you guys fish up junk. Because our pond is so very filled with junk. We have a tier 1 animated. And then if you have the BTTV browser extension, we have a static one. There. You can use both. One day you'll get a blue whale. One day, you got this. Gummy worms! See, it says it's only worth 8, but to me, that's worth everything. Skateboard! See, in that, you can do a sick trick on it. Maybe not rich in gold, but rich in life experience and small treasures. And that's important too. Oh god, what is Garnell gonna be wearing? A sweater vest, I don't even know why I asked. A black spotted grunt! What a nice little fish. I can't ride a skateboard, but I know a real man who can. Well, so there you go. Now you've got a good gift idea for Christmas. Cornell in a sweater vest just feels so right to me. Absolute pompous little boy. Love him. He looks like a turtleneck enjoyer. Yeah, he would. Look up ASDF real man. I'm not going to do that now, but I can do that after stream. Oh, there's— oops, that was his head. Yeah, I might as well just merge these, whatever. He would probably wear a turtleneck, actually. That does feel right to me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He would wear ascots, also. Like, that's who Garnell is. And I wouldn't change him for the world. He was one of our NPCs. You can't find your laptop charger? Oh no! Explain— well, I figured it would explain the reference you made. I'm just not gonna do it right now because I'm streaming. Oh, Garnell. I'm so glad that we met him. Awful little man. Garnell made me want to play a rogue in my next game, because there was a moment in the very, very beginning of this entire campaign where we were staying over at Garnell's house with like our NPC, like his NPC papa that we were friend with. And he was like writing a letter in his room, and something about it just like sounded my like alarm bells. But I play Lucy, who's a goody two-shoes, so I'm like, she wouldn't do anything about it. I wish I was playing somebody who would. And now my next character is like, oh, that bitch would snoop. She would snoop, and I'm very excited to play her. Very excited. Very excited to play a character who is objectively cooler than me as a person. Why is it always why you finally complain to somebody you can't find a thing? A second later, you find it! It's true! It's true. That's such a real phenomenon, Ivan. It's so true. That happens to me all the time. It's uncanny. Especially with, like, technology things. Like, you'll complain that something isn't working, and then you'll go to show somebody, and then it'll work fine. Like, literally, like, my job— half of my job is QA testing. It happens all the time. I will literally— there was a recent bug that I reported that I literally recorded my screen. I have video evidence of it happening, and I submitted it, and the developer was like, well, I still can't recreate it. And, you know, I just— maybe you need to just do this thing instead. And I'm like, I literally have video evidence of it happening. And by the end of the week, it wasn't happening anymore. I'm like, okay, you either fix this and you're not telling me, which is not really his style. I was like, or I got nothing. So I had to close it. And I'm like, this is driving me crazy. every time. Every time. I just have to tone down my nasty freak tendencies and character writing. It was Scorpio. Oh, I don't know what that means, but It was very fun to play Lucy as like a little goody two-shoes all this time. Because it was just nice to play a very like sweet character. But I am also excited to have the opportunity to play someone who is a little bit sassy and sarcastic like I am naturally. Like there were a couple moments when Lucy did get to be sassy and it was so good. So fun. My god, she's also capable of sass. Also excited to play a character that I can curse again, because Lucy doesn't curse. And I swear a lot. So at long last. It's astrology and Scorpio. It's supposed to be evil! Oh no! That's silly. That is very funny though. I do kind of like Garnell just kind of being a little guy. It feels very in character to me. I don't think he is. I think he's kind of average height, but... Well, he's average height, but Torsten and Ishtar are both very big people, actually, so... Look at him, he's yapping. My papa told me this. Hi, Spencer! Welcome on in! How are you doing? Bam, got him. Got him. Everybody go check out Spencer! Spencer, I didn't get to watch your art stream yesterday. I was fixing my bathtub. And running back and forth to the store. How did it go? What did you draw yesterday? Oh, did you draw like that Voza thing yesterday? I saw you posted it, but I was in the middle of D&D, so I couldn't comment. That's why I commented so late on it. I apologize. It looked very good. I'm doing okay. I'm just drawing D&D stuff because we finished our campaign last night, and I'm emotional, and I just needed to draw more for it. I just needed to draw more. I love them. What's this line? Oh, this is... There we go. Yeah. Tiniest sweater vest lad. Perfect for body slamming. I would. Lucy would body slam him. She almost did at one point. Very funny. Godspeed to him. My sketches and math. Oh no, you scuffs. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope it was able to be fixed and evened out. Man. I hope it was a nice time otherwise. Hope you enjoyed your sketching. I'm sad that I didn't get to watch. I always love watching you draw. Maybe next weekend. Maybe this coming weekend. It'll be more chill. Yeah, yeah, my bathtub got super clogged. I shouldn't say that. It wasn't like badly clogged, but it was clogged to the degree that like I couldn't like shower in it because it would fill up and just take forever to drain. Because last weekend I cleaned it. I did like a deep clean of my whole bathroom. And I cleaned out the drain, but the problem is that somehow I think in cleaning the drain, in pulling things out, I may have also pushed... No, that's not true. I don't know what happened, because I was gonna say like maybe I like pushed stuff down that then I couldn't reach it. But when my dad and I used like the snake auger, he had to like feed in like several feet, like way more than just like 2 or 3 feet. It was like really far down. So I'm like, I don't know how me pulling stuff out caused a clog like 8 feet deep. I don't know. But I did. But he helped me get it out and showed me how to like use the thing and stuff, and it was good. So it's all clean now. It's nice and working and all good. Yeah, it was good. I think I did this to my sink. Last time I did a clean that the stuff gets loose and just goes. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, maybe because I like loosened stuff that I pulled stuff out, but then other stuff went deeper in. Maybe that's what happened, yeah. Because literally it ended up being like worse than when before I cleaned it. And I was like, should I have just not cleaned this? And it's like, well, no, I needed to, but... It got to the point where I was like, am I gonna need to call a plumber? Because I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. And thankfully I didn't have to. He helped me get it out and showed me how to use it and stuff, which was nice. Because, as silly as it sounds, growing up I was always given the delicate chores. Like cleaning windows and cooking and sweeping and stuff like that. And all the like home repair chores were given and done with my brother. And so he knows how to do all those things, but I don't. But then also I'm expected to know how to do them. I'm like, well, I don't know how I would. Because you never included me. So I'm being kind of taught now. You know, better late than never. But yeah, but it's all fixed now. All good to go. But it did take literally all day. So, unfortunately, I could not stop by your stream, and I apologize. But next weekend, I'm back to just normal weekend cleaning for now. And like decluttering and laundry and things like that, so. Spring cleaning. Man. Puts hand on wall. Man. I will worry about it. You can't control me. Look at little Thorsten! Also, I know that you said that like those other two designs next to Voza were just like concepts, but I just immediately love them as characters. I just want to let you know. He's just a little guy. What do I want his arms to be doing? I just kind of want them like hands on hips. Maybe I kind of want them just like hanging out. Oh, and you know what? Maybe he should like have a little drinky. Little drinky. They have a little bushy statue. Yeah. Yeah, Torsten's so cute. I like to imagine that since he's a dragonborn, I like to imagine that as he gets older, the spines and scales would grow out and he'd almost have like a little beard. I think that would be cute. I have no say in that. He's not my character, but I think that would be cute. I'm so glad that Torsten and Tyken decided to stay. If they wanted to leave and go home, of course Lucy would be fine with that. You know, she's not controlling or like dependent. But they are her besties and she would of course miss them. But they both decided to stay. Like, the dragon stash, like bearded dragon. Yes, literally a bearded dragon. So good. I love Torsten so much. I love all. See, literally, case in point. Like I said earlier, where I just feel so much affection for all of them. We gotta watch. Ooh, fancy. Which lizard squirts blood out of their eyes? I have no idea. Not a fan of those. Not yellow. Reminds you. Get scrungled. You must get scrungled. How does he look? I keep a streak up. I know, I always forget on other people's channels. I like having it. That's why it's on the channel, because I think it's such a cute little idea. But then I always forget to do it on other people's channels. Got a case of the sillies when it comes to. Oh, his arms need to be much bigger. Torsten is a wide, big, strong boy. And I will no longer be ashamed of that headcanon. Torsten's a big, strong boy, always got his tits out, and good for him. Good for him. I will no longer be shamed in that headcanon. In fact, I'm gonna have his little shirt even be open. He looks like a little hedgehog. Love to see it. He's just a handsome boy, and I think that was literally canon, that Torsten is quite handsome for a Dragonborn. Which unfortunately I can't convey that because my style is very cutesy, but I will do it by having his tits out constantly. And so be it. Square boy, fox boy. I think he has little suspenders. Torsten with little suspenders. I'm gonna cry. That actually made me tear up just thinking about it. My cute little lad. He has his grippers out because Stu said that canonically he's got like big old lizard feet, so they wouldn't fit in like classic shoes. He's got his little grippers out. Oh, he's so squat, and I do love that. Oh, he's got little duck feet. Yes, I like that. Duck feet. Duck feet, feet ducks. Energy's so cute. Oh, let me show you the rest of it, Spencer. I like it. I like how it's shaping up so far. Look at them. They're all hanging out. They're all having a little day out. I'll have to resize them, but it's fine. He's okay. Yeah, that's part of the process of a big drawing like this. My official last seasonal. But then again, I did also say that for the winter one, and yet here I am now. Drawing yet another one. Although I guess this will actually be the last seasonal one, since now we're done. We're all done. No more. No more the vast. We have all our little epilogues. I hope everybody posts their little epilogues. We had that in our little Discord of like we verbally went over them, like what people wanted. And but then I was like, post it too. I wrote them down. But like, post them. Post them. I want to immortalize them in the little Discord. In the Dadinky. In the Dadinky. Oh, that's a bad line, Isabel. What happened? Atta girl, that's better. Yeah, it's not great, but it is better. I need to bring this line down a little bit. Right. Oh, he's so rotund, and I love that. I would like to draw his little suspend. They're not going to be super visible, but that's okay. Just visible enough. The universal art, yeah, I was just like, that's an okay line, but it could be better. He's pointing. I draw his little tail. But I want his tail to be straight out. It'll be cut off. He's like, he's so compact. I really like how he came out. Like, I feel like this area is bad, but also I kind of like how compacted it is. I feel like it kind of adds to the charm. Little tail. I kind of like it. Oh, I have to put over here because Torsten wears tearaway pants. Which seems like a joke, but legit because again, he's got these big old like sharp lizard feet. And so it helps him get in and out of them. He wears, there's like Stu said that there's like buttons like down like the sides of his pants to kind of just help make room. Yeah. It is very funny that they're technically kind of tearaway pants, but not in the in the way that you think. I just think it's funny. Because it makes sense. I'm like, okay, when he explained it, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense for how he would actually like physically get them on with all his little sharp claws and scales and stuff. But when he hit us with that out of the blue, I was like, excuse me. I was like, oh sorry, Torsten has what? Very good. My boy. My boy. I think by the end of the campaign, he did get over 100 health finally. Because for the longest time, he had way less health than the rest of us. Like, frighteningly so. Because he just kept rolling really badly on his, like his little HP every time we would level up. So he was like 20 points behind us for most of the game, which was very concerning as our primary cleric. But he got there. He got there in the end. Okay, I need to resize these guys now. Oh my god, you got a sword. Are you the Queen? Are you the King of England now? You pulled a sword out of a pond? Is this your destiny? Okay, have them kind of like up close. You suppose you are, yeah? I know that there's something about like horizon lines and like not putting a horizon line through someone's head, but I don't remember how to not do that. So they own so many horses. That's true. That's true. Queen, are you the king of England? Is so funny to me. Will, I wanted to respect your pronouns. Are you the regent of England? Are you the queen of England? Okay. Yeah, I think the grass will help kind of fill things out. I want to keep the background like lineless, but they're just chilling. They're chilling. I like this a lot. Oh my god, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. It was because my name is Queen and King. But I know. Yeah. No, it's good. I agree. It is very silly sounding, but also does make perfect sense. Queen, are you the King of England? Yeah, I would say so. Hehe. Look at them all! King Queen is my full name. There you go. Here, let me adjust this first. The stream. Look at them. Look at them. I love them. They're just having a little picnic. Just hanging out. Hooray! Yeah, this is a hooray moment. Hail King Queen, long may he reign. I moved it because I moved it on my tablet. Cute. King Queen and Queen King. Mix and match. Mix and match. Do I want to put like colors underneath them? Nah, it's fine because these are just sketches anyway, so at this point I'm just gonna move on to actual proper line art. Oh, let me move this little grass. Right there, move that down. Do I want to move? Oh, this one too, I think. Let me move it like over here. Yeah, it's fine. Any others? Maybe scoot this one over. Oh, actually, I kind of like that one there. Move that there. Or do I want to put this one like up here? Probably shrink it down. Enhance. And then put this down here. A little bit spaced better. There they are! I quite like this a lot. If I marry someone, they should be Queen King! There you go! You could be matchies! Yappin'. I like this a lot. I am fond how this is coming out. We have a nice little project to work on. because I had been working, I had been hustling on the love letters right into making the animatic. And then now I'm like, I have nothing else to work on. So I can work on this. It'll be a nice little desktop background for spring. Will there be a Monday stream? If there is, I'll be in my hotel by then. It should be. I should be playing more Bugsnax tomorrow. Which I'm afraid to say out loud because I feel like every time I said that I was going to play Bugsnax then something went wrong. But next game stream, unless something disastrous happens, will be more Bugsnax. I think Bugsnax will keep us occupied for a couple streams, which I'm happy about because I'm having a lot of fun. And I very much want to keep playing. Because it's super, super cute. And very fun and silly. And I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast. Right. There we go. Yeah, Bugsnax! Okay. This is good. This is a good stopping point. We cleaned up the little sketch a little bit, and I have to pee really bad. So this is a good stopping point. Where there are bugs, there are snacks. It's true. That's very true. Legendary Bugsnax. Okay. Let us find someone to raid, first of all. And go piss girl. I will go piss girl. Thank you for the wishing me a good piss. Let's see who's streaming. Lots of people are streaming. Ooh, Marshy's streaming. Let's go say hi to Marshy. It's been a while since we've been able to raid into Marshy because we usually have a different schedule from her. Go piss gob. Oh my god, is that an ear emote? Yes, thank god. That's so good. Let's go say hi to Marshy. Marshy's super sweet. Marshy's working on a commission, so she's also doing art. So if you would like to watch more art, if you would like more like background noise, if you are working on your own projects or if you're cleaning or just hanging out, Marshy is a total sweetheart, and will provide that for you. But before I get the raid started, just a reminder of the pin message is that we have organizing a little community day for next week. So next Wednesday, or not next Wednesday, this Wednesday. I forgot that it is the weekend. Tomorrow will be a game stream. So if you would like to participate in the little little show and tell sharing event, you have tomorrow. If you hang out and just lurk on the stream, you can get more channel points to get access to the redeem for access to the community channels. And remember to read the rules and just introduce you. You just say hi. This is my name. That's all you really need to say. Just to get to know you and so on and so forth. Yeah, you can post just one thing, you can post 2 or 3 things if you want, of just whatever you've made from any point in time that you were proud of, you want to show off. If it's a character of yours, something you wrote, something you baked, music, a piece of writing, anything that you just are proud of and want to talk about and gush and just have a captive audience of people who also love artwork and celebrating others. This is the place and the time to do it. I know I would love to see it. So go check it out. Go check out the Discord. Come join the Discord if you want, just to have a place to chit chat and show things off. Even if you don't want to do the on-screen stream thing on Wednesday, if you just ever want to talk about like your D&D games or characters, things like that, Discord's a good place for that. What else? I'm very bad at this part of streaming. Tomorrow we'll play Bugsnax. That'll be fun. In the evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to stop by and watch me get thrown about by very cute edible bugs. I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, we were gonna do a party, that's right. Yeah. And I think that's everything. Okay. I think that's all the things. Here's my socials, that's another thing for streaming. But let's go raid Marshy. Marshy! And also, if you want access to the community channels in the Discord, and you still need channel points, coming along for the raid is a good way to get like 450 channel points, I think. I try to raid every time after stream to go say hi to people, so if you would like to come along, please by all means. If you are subscribed, you can take our little default Our first raid message uses our emotes. The second one uses global Twitch emotes. But if you have your own favorite heart emotes, a little party emote, or a wave or something, or you can just say exploding raid, you can just come in and say hi. And if you would like to stick around, again, Marshy's super sweet, but if you need to raid and run, that's okay. It's always nice to just go along to support and say hi. Or if you'd like to lurk, Marshy's cool with lurkers too. So, you know, if you're, you know, no need to feel pressured if you don't want to. But here's your end of stream reminders to get up and stretch, go piss girl like I'm gonna go do. If you need to grab food, you need to check your laundry, need to take your meds, any of those reminders that you might need, here they are for you at the end of stream. And I'll see you around. Have a great rest of your weekend, you guys. Enjoy your Sunday. I hope you have lovely weather. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. And if not tomorrow, hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. And that's all I got. See ya. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Later, pro skater. Later, alligator. I'll see you in a while, crocodile.
Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.